A curse has befallen the region of Icewind Dale, in the form of an unrelenting winter that has slowly chipped away at those who live here for 2 long years. Most have lost the will to believe it will ever end, as hundreds of adventurers have flocked to this region in an attempt to end the curse and go down in history. None have succeeded. Those who do live to tell their tales are left frozen and mutilated by the horrors of the region. Join us as an unlikely group of adventurers come together to try and best these lands and put an end to the curse.
It's better to use on a d20, but you do have that option. It's just for any single die.
You guys gotta stop starting conversations in the middle of the video.
But hey, everybody, welcome to Tabletop Tyranny, where we are neither. Oh wait, what the fuck? What am I doing? Oh yeah, welcome to Tabletop Tyranny, where we're not tyrannical or we don't play around tabletop. My name is Jacob. I'm going to be your dungeon master for tonight's game. As per usual, we have our 6 adventurers back from our little break. They're not waving tonight, so I'm scared. I don't know what that means. Oh, there we go. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we're gonna get into this thing. You got snacks, eat them. You got drinks, drink them. Yeah. So what I usually like to do for our party members is like to ask them a question so they can earn a point of inspiration. And what you probably caught when you tuned in. We were talking about heroic inspirations, the new 2024 inspiration rule. It was one of the small changes we're going to add to this campaign, but nonetheless, who doesn't have a point of inspiration? Emily? Jayla? Or Fiska, Jayla? Ethan? Gal? Fuck.
I don't have one.
Lorian? So everyone but Elzo. Elzo, do you have one?
I do.
I burned mine last time.
This fucking guy hiding in a bathroom, and he's got his inspiration on deck.
With 2 HP.
What's up with that? What's up with that? Huh?
Occupado.
Don't come in. Busy.
It's like that meme is like, are you pooping?
Yeah. I need my inspiration to shit.
So the question I'm going to ask you all, it's probably relatively easy. I'm sure all of y'all will get it right off the bat. What item glued in Shander and his lumberjacks that maybe a potential party mate had been the reason for their home invasion? Tyler, yeah, what's up?
It was a Fiscus feather.
Yeah, there was a feather that happened off of your really, really bad stealth roll.
I
out the window.
I also didn't discover, well, out of character I knew, but in character I was like, oh, this smells like Visca. Guess so.
Yep. Smelling that feather in his pocket.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's not mine.
I wasn't even there. I wasn't even there.
I found a feather.
I also I remember being like, I've been waiting to do this for a long time. Then I saw Emily's eyes just like, what?
I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, if anyone is, I'm going to do a bit of a recap. I usually do a recap at the beginning of our streams. If anyone's lost, viewer or, player, you can always watch our content on YouTube at Tabletop Tyranny. They have a whole back catalog. Last session it's a little confusing in this recap because I'm going to be saying a bunch of players' names. There are some doppelganger shenanigans, so, doppelgangers can shape change into people. So, without further ado, let's get into the recap. So last session, the Delfolk of Goodmead decided that a trial of combat would be the most appropriate way to find out who would become their new townspeaker. And so Ichabod and Shander fought one another. And Ichabod, kind of expecting probably more an easier battle just because he is a hardened adventurer, was quite surprised that Shander packed one hell of a punch. He was pretty strong, and punches hurt like hell. And so as he grew ever so slightly concerned, he decided to frighten Shander. Shander, forced to flee from the battle, crying out in fear, ultimately lost the battle because he did basically forfeit. And then at that moment, Goodmead deemed Ichabod their new town speaker. So we have a new town speaker. One of the party members is a town speaker of a small settlement in Icewind Dale at the end of the world. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Y'all made history. During that fight between Ichabod and Shander, Jayla and Fiska, they snuck off together, deciding that it would be probably the most opportune moment to break into Shander's house and, cause a little chaos, because they were so curious as to what might be hidden inside of Shander's locked trunk, which they discovered the night before. They both broke in, finding every door in their path locked, even the windows. They got past the locks and began to investigate the house, to which Jayla discovered a secret hatch. Upon opening it, it caused another alarm spell to ring off. And noticing this, they figured that their time was running out, so they quickly descended into the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. They descended, and it looked like this tunnel went on for way further than their vision could carry it. And not having enough time to actually, investigate properly, they climbed out. They went into Shander's room, grabbed his trunk, and they bolted out the back window. Meanwhile, as the two girls, they left the house of Shander. Shander and his lumberjacks, they kind of all fled from battle, kind of right around the same time the alarm spell went off. Elazel did take notice that Jayla and Fiska were missing, to which he informed the rest of the parties. And as lumberjacks, lumberjack A, B, C, D, and E, chased after Shander, Gal and Lorian gave chase. They both arrived at Shander's house a little after Shander and his crew did, to which they knocked. First they snuck. They spotted in the window. They saw what looked to be Shander picking up what appeared to be Fiska's feathers. They recognized it as one of Fiska's feathers. They've been traveling long enough, and it was apparent at that moment that they should probably make themselves more known to those inside. To which they did, and they were then enlisted into a quick little search to investigate what might have happened or who the culprit might have been. They didn't find anything of note. But what they did see as they were searching was they saw Fiska on the outside of the house running away from the house, heading down alleys, to which they both quickly gave chase. And as they did, we cut back over to the meat hall, another time cut. We cut back over to the meat hall where Elzel and Ichabod finally got through the crowd of townspeople that were welcoming them, congratulating them on, Ichabod on his new role as town speaker. And after they were able to get through with these pleasantries, they actively chased after Gal and Lorian. They actively went to Shander's house. And to which when they did, they were surprised to see Gal and Lorian were helping. Or Gal was helping, more so. And they were kind of questioning him, asking him what he was doing. To which Lorian, down in unknown area, screamed for help, asking for help. A plea, a cry for help, to which Elzel and Ichabod kind of like, huh? Kind of a little question mark.
Long time to respond to that security.
And before they could enter the premises, Fiska had flown in, the real Fiska had flown in and joined them, to which it made the story that Gal was spinning false. To which Elazel picked up on Gal's muscles tensing, and he recognized that Gal was about to initiate combat. And quickly thinking they were able to not be surprised, which would have been horrible for the players. And a fight began with Ichabod, Elazel, and Fiska duking out against Gal, a lumberjack, and Lorian, who ascended from a previously unseen hatch back across town. Eventually, Gal, Lorian caught up to the Fiska that they were chasing, and after a quick questioning phase where they didn't really pick up on anything, they all went to the Good Meat Hall. To which, when they entered, Fiska rushed after Anissa to attempt to take her, grapple her behind to attempt to parlay, but was swiftly cut down. As Lorian said, he's been waiting a long time to do this.
I was laying down the law.
Yep. No. To which Fiska fell, and her form shifted and warped into this gray, faceless, featureless humanoid creature, which they recognized as a doppelganger. Also in the meat hall, Jayla was upstairs with the trunk hidden beneath the bed as she was just scheming up there. She was just waiting patiently, and she came to see that there was a fight, but it was a little bit later. But yeah, we're gonna kind of cut back to the main fight that was happening, where Elazel, Ichabod, and Fiska were getting absolutely fucked up. Now, call it bad luck, call it good luck. It was rough. It's a rough battle. You know, Fiska stepped up as Ichabod fell. He went down in one turn. Fiska stepped up, as did Elazel. Fiska was able to drag Ichabod's unconscious body out of the building to safety, leaving Elazel alone inside against 3 hostile threats.
He's not unconscious, is he? I brought him.
No,
brought
he's
him
not.
back
He's
up.
not unconscious
Okay.
anymore. He came back up, but she did drag him
Yeah.
out of the.
We're on
out
the
of
roof.
establishment. Yes.
Yeah.
Elazel was faced with these 3 threats, where he held his ground, let out a vicious thunder wave that absolutely fucking just launched all 3 of these beings away from him, killing one in the process, causing it to shift back into its doppelganger form. Upon doing this, he ran upstairs and hid in the shitter. And that's kind of where we're gonna pick back up. So all throughout Goodmead, those of you that aren't in the fight, all throughout Goodmead, you each hear these very loud thunders, 2 very loud thunderous sound waves that just reverberate off of all the buildings around you, knocking off snow and icicles and whatnots. And those of you familiar with each other's magics, those have been traveling, you guys are familiar with each other's magic. You all know that is one of Elazel's spells. So those of you at the mead hall, you just witnessed Fiska get cut down by Lorian and shapeshift into a gray, featureless monstrosity. You all glance around one another as you hear these very loud, distant booms going off. So what are y'all doing as you just heard this sound? You cut down Fiska. We're gonna stay with you for a second, and then we'll go over to the main party.
Fuck, was Fiska that the entire time? Fuck.
Well, what the fuck is going on?
I think I killed Fiska.
Fiska should be
Look,
at Shander's.
I'll pick up the body and shake
Yeah, you
it
just
up.
see this.
I
you see like
fucking
this just.
see it.
Smelled like it. So
No, she went to Shander's house to catch Ichabod and Elazel.
no, we were following her from Shander's house.
Fiska literally was just here
Maybe
with
we should
me
go
and
see what-
left.
What the thunderclap from
Yeah,
Contention
that
was.
sounded like
I'll throw the gray corpse over my shoulder, and I'll put my weapon over, and I'll just start jogging out the door.
no. You can't take that with you.
No? What
No. There's people around.
So
You're just gonna carry a body.
yes.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
Well,
And
it's
as you
not
hold this
right.
as you hold this body over, you feel like the bones inside as it moves around like a waterbed. It's all sloshy and squishy. It's a very weird sensation. It's not becoming of a normal human.
It's my job. He got elected. I was his.
Whatever, I don't care. Let's go.
I'm going.
Now, what are you doing the whole time as they're
Before
talking?
we leave, I want to check out Anisha.
Oh right, yeah.
She was just attacked. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, Nissa, she's like, you know, Icewind Dale's a dangerous place. She did not take long to recuperate. She's back over there making more honey mead. She's back to work.
Sweet.
And she's looking over. She looks over at y'all. I've got this handled. You go do what you need to do. As she just continues to make her honey mead.
She's just like fucking
Right.
typical.
On the way.
Another
As I say
day.
something about the room.
Another day in Goodmead, am I right?
Another day.
So as you guys, I assume you guys are just bolting it. You guys are just running as fast as you possibly can across town. There are some people in town.
Over my body like a exotic winter coat.
Okay, I would say go ahead and make a performance check, just to kind of obscure it a little bit. Try to make it a little bit less obvious that it's just a gray body.
It's like a taxidermied scarf
I
I mean,
only.
you can like
I'm
break its
not
legs in
gonna
4
run.
minutes or something. Okay,
I'm not gonna run next to Lorian.
okay.
Why not?
I don't
Weak
want to be
striking and posing figure.
associated with you.
You are.
What the hell is happening?
I got a 10. I got a 10.
Yeah, it's hard to make this thing look non-noticeable. So as you guys are heading there, those of you separated at least a little away from Lauren. Lauren, there are people that are like, what the fuck is that? And there's like little kids that, holy shit, Santa Claus!
Also, my war pick was on fire because I used my Crimson Right.
There are people that are just like staring in awe with their mouths open as you run past. This isn't a normal sight. You see some people you see them have that wave of fear rush over them as they are confused. They don't know what's going on. But you guys bolted over to Shander's house.
Actually, it wasn't. When they were doing the debate, I was on my axe beak. Is my axe beak still around?
Yeah, it can be near you.
Shit, I'll
tie tack
hop
to
on my
the side.
axe beak with the Shander draped around me, and I'm.
Yeah, you just fucking take off in front of your companions. People still stare.
Can I use my rope to lasso around him and kind of like ski?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Oh my god.
That's
Gal,
so
what are you
good.
doing? Are you gonna catch up with them
I'm
or?
still fucking running.
Okay.
I'm used to it doing. I'm
Yeah,
on my way.
Jayla she like lassos you and you just dragging her behind. It's just there's a clown carnival car just going through town as you guys just fucking. Yeah, the atmosphere is still the same. The people are like, what the fuck? We as it just fucking travels through the snow. We pan over to the other characters on the opposite side of town. Fisk and Ichabod, you guys are atop the nearest building. Let me just change the map for you all. If you don't have the map open, please open it. So, you can see the map's a little different.
Things have changed.
It's a little darker in the house since vision has been restricted by all parties. So, we pan back over Fisk and Ichabod. You guys are on the building opposite of Shander's house. You know, you saw Shander's front door get slammed shut. You hear that second thunder wave just ring out throughout the house as the house shakes from the force of the spell. You realize Elazel may be in grave danger. Inside of the house, though, Elazel, you are hiding upstairs in the shitter with the door held shut. You ever seen Euphoria? It's like when she's holding the bathroom door shut. But we pick back up in the initiative order we kind of left off in. So Fiska, it's going to be your turn. What are you doing?
One quick question. When I shot that thunder wave off, would it have blown the door open, or is the door at an angle to where it couldn't have done that?
Yeah, so the way the door is, the angle doesn't really allow that. Also, the door opens inward instead of outwards. Yeah, so it would make it... No. Short answer, no.
Sure.
Fiska, it's your turn, and then Ichabod, you are on deck. You just heard this thunder wave go off. You don't know what's going on inside.
The two doppelgangers that were in there, they seemed pretty beat up, right?
Yes, they did.
Okay. All right. So.
And you could probably assume that after that loud thunder wave, that they're probably hurt worse than what they were.
Okay. And I am also a little beat up and don't want to put myself in danger, so I am going to fly on top of the chimney, and I'm going to cast Sleep down it. I'm just gonna in Fiska's head, she's like, everybody's gonna fall asleep, and then we'll figure it out.
let me just read the literature on sleep because I'm not as familiar with it.
Send it to BT2 too.
Within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected. So you are in that. So I will say, let me just reveal the fucking battle map for everyone because I thought it would be cool. But it's just pissing me off. So 20 feet from where you are is a circle, I assume. It's a sphere. So 20 feet, and I was just gonna assume you cast it directly beneath you since you can't really see in, or did you want to fly through and take damage from the fire to get into it? So yeah, you're on top. You're just looking down. You're just sleeping. Go ahead and roll up your dice.
All right.
You feel that there's only, I will say with this radial magic, you do sense that there's only 2 creatures that are going to be affected.
Okay. I'm going to do this one digitally because that is a lot of dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys think there's something weird because Gal didn't know the name of his animals. You're like, damn.
Yeah.
or you know, he's evil or something, or he got
Faulted up to Jacob not paying attention too. But
well, it would make sense that they would know.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
So it looks like 20 total hit points.
Okay. So how do you want to split that up between? Because you split that up between creatures, correct?
It
Or is it
starts
just
with
one?
whoever has the lowest health.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you. Let me just read it just to make sure I'm not fucking this up for you.
yeah.
Okay, so you feel your magic successfully take over and put one creature to sleep. You realize that you don't have as much magical potency to put the other creature to sleep, but one of the creatures has fallen asleep. And I will say, for all purposes, do you want Gal or Lorian to be asleep?
Ooh.
I'll let you pick. Actually, wait, hold on. I pick. What the fuck? No, that's Lorian.
Yeah,
Lorian's asleep.
okay, yeah.
It's Lorian. Wait, that's not. What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I look really cute when I fall asleep. It's like, oh wow, when he's not.
Does that thing where he just like goes slack and just stands up and sleeps? His long arms touching the ground.
Oh yeah.
The guy's a little tuckered out. He's a little tired.
Awesome.
Um,
So then I am going to fly down here and try and just like shove the door open.
Yeah, I will say as a free interaction with the environment, you just turn the doorknob. It wasn't locked. You turn the doorknob and it just swings open
wasn't?
inside. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. It just
Okay.
swings open. You remember that you successfully lockpicked it, and also there wasn't enough time for them to actually like lock it back.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, the door swings open and you feel it hit a solid shape behind it as you hit Gal's ass. Hey, what the hell was that for? Awesome. Anything else you want to try and do?
Seeing that I wasn't expecting the door to actually open, and then seeing that the person who's awake is standing there, I am then going to fly like back
Perfect.
on top of
Yay!
the roof.
you do like a drive-by, a door open, you just fly by and just open it. Awesome.
Oh shit, someone's still there.
Pretty much.
We go over to Ichabod. You are on the roof. You
Hey,
have
Ichabod's-
seen this door open. You see Lorian crashed out on the ground, or just kind of stand up. You see his big arms, and you see Gal's frame mostly in the door. But he's not aware of you. He doesn't see you.
Okay. I am going to fire Eldritch Blast through the door at Gal.
Okay, go for it.
Shoot, 13.
13 does not hit.
Dang it. I'm staying up on the roof,
Okay.
and I've pretty much
Um,
expended everything else I've got.
All right. So
You know how to choose.
it's the doppelganger's turns. Gal shuts the door. Gal shuts the door. Basically, it restricts vision back into the house. So I'm going to restrict the vision once more. It does restrict the vision in the house. Oops.
Alice
Elza.
falls asleep in the bathroom while waiting.
Me. Elza, you hear up, and you're like hiding. You hear shuffling going on downstairs. It sounds like something's moving rather quickly. You hear some. Actually, roll a perception check while you're up there, so I can see what you actually hear from this shitter of a location.
I think I can do that.
Can I come in?
What is
No,
that?
don't
What's
open the door. Do
um,
not.
11.
You hear a bunch of shuffling. You hear the way that the building is creaking in the wind. You don't really get much information from that, but you do hear something shuffling, and then you hear something slam shut, and then the house kind of just grows silent as you hear the sweet slumber of a sleeping bugbear. We go over to Lorian's turn. Does this doppelganger get to do anything, or is he just unconscious? Asleep? I think he's just unconscious.
He's just
Yep.
asleep, yeah.
He's sleeping,
Yeah.
having a good time. He's dreaming about doppelganger things.
So
Elzo.
he'll only wake up if he takes damage or someone using an action to wake him up, or if the spell ends.
Okay. Elzo, you are in the house. You hear just someone snoring.
That's some loud snoring.
Yeah, it's a big bugbear.
yeah.
He's sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in the ideal sleeping position.
It's my turn, I assume, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
gotcha.
your turn. Sorry.
Okay.
It's your turn, Fiska. You're on deck.
All right. I take my bag off my back and ruffle through it, and I grab my healing potion. I'm gonna drink that some bitch. So 2.
All right, as a bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus action. So that's 6 back. I mean, that's better than nothing.
Oh yeah, that's good. Mark it down. Make sure to take it off your sheet too.
Yes. And then, I am going to, as an action, how does inspiration work when you're holding an action? You don't roll it until...
So inspiration can be used prior to the roll, but if you're holding an action, what action are you trying to hold? I guess is the better.
Well, that's the reason I'm asking about inspiration. Like, if
so you
whether
can use
or not
inspiration
okay, go ahead.
You can use it prior to. So the way the new one works, you can re-roll the die immediately after rolling it, but you can only use it after, before you know what the outcome is, obviously. And then once you re-roll it, you have to use a new die roll.
So if I was holding just a basic, let's say, rapier attack, for if the door, no, this is just, I'm not actually doing that. I'm asking.
Yeah, no.
If I was doing that, like I'm holding it for if the door opens, and it's, an enemy. Do I roll when that door opens, or do I roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the triggering action would be to. I would think it'd be easier for you to say the trigger action is just when the door opens. That's more realistic.
That's what I'm thinking.
As soon as the door swings open, that's your ready action. You would, as soon as that door opens, that's the trigger. You attack. Now, if you want to use inspiration, you have a shit roll. You use your inspiration, and you can re-roll a die. Once you re-roll a die, you have to use that new die roll.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're ready in action, as soon as the door opens, you'll poke it if that's what you want.
All right, I am going to ready. Just a rapier attack. If that door swings open.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm assuming at this point Elazar feels threatened no matter who opens that, so be careful.
Yep. This is the lowest each of you have been, I'm pretty sure, this whole campaign.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fiska, you are up.
All right.
You hear the sweet, sweet slumber of a bugbear inside.
Gonna come down here and kick open the door. This time I'm prepared.
Yeah, you open the door and you just see the sleeping form of Lauren. You don't see Gal's form anymore.
He's hiding behind the door.
That's scary.
It's the thing where you shut the door and it's the strangler off SpongeBob. I don't know if you know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Wow. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna enter like nervously now.
Upon entering, you look around. You don't see him hiding anywhere special. You don't see anything. At least here on the first floor. You don't know where they may be.
Yeah, I would probably then go upstairs. I should probably keep track of how many.
Yeah, so you hear someone walking up the stairs, and it's like every step's like creaks. That's a horrible creaking noise. It creaks every time they step up. You get up to the second floor, you look around, you don't see anything. You don't see anyone hiding. Elza, you hear the door to the bedroom open, very slowly as they enter the room. This room is empty, Visca. You don't see anything in this room. If you want to make a perception check, you can try to listen.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's do perception.
Do you hear the doppelganger?
I got a 3. I don't hear shit.
Yeah, you don't hear shit. Elza, you do hear something on the other side of the door. You hear something. You don't know what it is. You can't see what it is, but you hear something on the other side of this door, and that fear kind of sits in the back of your brain, like, oh shit, what's about to happen?
Elazar's hackles are up.
Fiska.
He's like clenching.
I guess. What would I do?
Occupado.
Yeah, because I wouldn't know that Elazar came up here, but I also would know that he wasn't downstairs. So.
The only thing you know is that you and Jayla found the hatch previously in this day. All
right.
So that thought kind of sits in the back of your mind as you in this room.
All right. I think I would maybe like crouch behind the bed and just be like, Elzal?
All right.
Marco.
You actually say that?
Yes, I would say that out loud.
Yeah, so you can't respond, but you do hear someone or something saying Elizel. Awesome.
Yeah.
Disco. That's all you want to do? That's your movement?
If there's no response, I would just go back downstairs. It's like no enemy comes out.
Well, I don't think you have enough movement. I think you use pretty much most of your movement to get up there.
I would be done. I will.
That's the only reason I said there's no response, because you can't really move anywhere else.
Fair enough. Yep, that's it. I'm hiding behind the bed.
All right, Ichabod, you see the door before you open. A sleeping Lorian and a Fiska has disappeared into the interior of the building. A crazy bird.
I'm assuming if I hit Lorian with Eldritch Blast, he'd wake up, right?
Yeah, you have a pretty good grasp on that. I will say you can make a Mr. Nature over here. You can make a medicine check or survival check from afar to kind of gauge the quality of Lorian's health, because he is looking really rough.
Okay. And also, how high is the roof that I'm on?
The roof, I want to say previously I stated it was 15 feet up.
Okay.
Or 20 feet up. It's probably 20 feet up because it's a two-story building.
So like if I drop down, I could like kill myself.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, let's not do that.
Do you have spider climb active still, or did you?
No, I don't think I ever cast it. Or if I did, it was
a while ago.
What check to see? You said
medicine, more so medicine check than anything. Which
okay.
I'm pretty sure is a nature or like a wisdom based.
Wisdom, yeah. All right, let's try it. Why not? Oh, I rolled a 20.
Yeah, that is pretty good. I'll just tell you the exact HP that creature has. You know that creature. That's a really good roll. That creature has about maybe 13 HP left.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's shoot him.
Okay. And since he's a prone creature, there will be disadvantage on the attack if it's a ranged attack.
Ah, fart.
Because he is prone and unconscious.
Yeah, in that case.
But I think the sleep give them an automatic.
I don't think so.
It doesn't.
When they're in melee, he would. He would get an auto crit, I think, because he's incapacitated or whatever. But no.
So if I was to jump off the roof, who rolls damage?
I'll let you roll damage just because it seems a little funnier to me. I'll let you roll damage. So it'd be
20?
So it's a 20 feet drop, so it's 2d6.
2d6, and that's not very good.
The odds aren't great.
No, they're not.
I mean, you can spend your full action climbing down this building, sliding down the little drain pipe if you wish. Or I can assign it, if you don't want to do an action to guarantee a safe descent, you can make a acrobatics check to parkour your way off the roof. With the terrible roll, you will take fall damage. There's a risk for that, but you can still descend the roof with style and die with style if you do a bad roll.
Die with. Shoot.
Yeah.
Let's see. Elizel can heal me.
Can he?
Fiska casts spells.
You hear in the back of your head, you hear the Raven Queen say, "Just do it, coward."
Yes, my lady. I parkour off.
Hell yeah! Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do it on the computer again because that was pretty great.
Right.
Acrobatics.
Come on, computer.
Oh no, an 11.
That's okay. It's not a very difficult descent. I mean, it is Icewind Dale. What you were trying to get was above a 10, so you did perfectly fine. You descend the roof. You're down on the ground again. You did spend 20 feet to do that.
Okay.
But you are safely on the ground.
Well.
And you look cool as hell doing it.
Nice. Thank you, lady.
I got you, pal.
Yeah, Jacob, just anytime I'm stuck, just tell me what the Raven Queen says. I'll be like, all right, whatever.
Okay. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that was 20 feet, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to move Let's see. 10 feet left. Is that over there? Nope.
And if you do a melee attack against a sleeping creature, it is considered an automatic crit.
Okay, well, I'm going to move 10 more feet because that's what I got.
All right.
So it's like right there, I guess.
Well, no, you were on the ground right here.
Yeah, that's 5,
here.
so you can
So
move.
5, 10, you'll be in the entrance and you can attack.
Okay. In that case, but not melee.
No, you'll still be melee because that square's touching that square.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. In that case,
the lines are kind of
yeah.
hard to see.
okay. I wasn't thinking. And
I
I
hate
got
to do this.
my kinetic axe.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
And it's an auto crit, you said?
Yeah, he has to hit still. He still has to hit.
Oh,
but it's an
gotcha.
auto crit if he hits.
You get advantage on the hit. Too.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Well, for goodness sakes, come
Because they are
on.
prone.
All right. There is a 25.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you just go ahead and roll damage and double it. So you can roll. You roll double the dice that you would normally. So
So
the normal
2d6
dice you roll 2d6.
plus. Oh, plus I did move, so that's. Well, I'll get there later. All right. So 2d6 plus 4 is 13.
Oh,
That's exactly
that
its
is what you
HP.
need.
Well, I've also got my kinetic damage since I moved.
Yes, you do.
Lean
Yeah,
into it,
D4
Ichabod.
Plus 3, so 16.
Yeah, the axe as it shakes with this kinetic motion, you bring it down on top of Lorian's head, and you just see that kinetic shockwave just fart through his whole body. It ripples his body, begins to flatulate all over itself. And as he does, his form shifts from that of the bugbear companion that you know to that of a more gray, featureless monstrosity, and it is dead before you.
For the Raven Queen.
Do you did you have your Dark One's blessing still up or no? Or a hex or something? Doesn't that give you temp HP if you kill something?
Oh,
Or did you lose it when you fell?
I lost that when I almost died.
Okay. Yeah, so you absolutely just ended the sleeping threat. There is no more Mr. Lorian.
I can't believe
Any-
Lorian was a.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? That was your action, your movement.
I'm done.
You're done?
He
All right.
thinks, he kind of thinks, do I wish that had been the real Lorian? I don't know.
A little
I
bit
still
of like
haven't
you
I
feel
still
that
haven't
little bit
forgotten
of
the
happiness.
attack.
Yeah. You feel a little bit of a sense of accomplishment as you
Right.
did what you needed to do, but
Yeah, that's the closest I'm going to get.
I'm getting the sense this party needs to have a little sit down if we survive this.
a trauma dump. So after that, Ichabod, you were inside the building. You look around. You don't see Elizel. You don't see Fiska. You're lost. You're lost in the
Okay.
sauce.
Okay.
Upstairs, Elizel and Fiska, you both hear the sound of something. You hear the sound of something flatulating all over itself as kinetic energy just goes through its body. So you just hear this long rip, just someone just farting the whole time.
Elizal's like, that wasn't me.
So we go back up to Doppelganger friend. Who knows what happens? What happened to him? We go to Elizel. It's your turn. You heard Fiska call out your name.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Shit. I already know that. Yeah, I already know that the or I assume the doppelgangers, like even if you like try to ask a clarifying question, they can read your mind. I got that impression down in the doorway, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh right.
I don't think Elza will do anything. He's waiting for that door to open. He's not going to
Okay.
answer to someone now that he's seen his friends not be friends. Yeah, he's just going to be quiet. He's just once again just hold a rapier
Okay.
attack.
So you ready the same action?
Yep.
Yep. All right, Fiska. You heard the longest rip someone's ever had. You're up in this room. There was no answer.
I will peek down the stairs.
Yeah,
assuming
you
I
see,
won't
you see Ichabod down there.
All right, I will come back down.
You hear noise as you hear something exit the room and then descend down the stairs. Fiska, I will. That's your movement. If you want to use your action to talk,
Yeah.
or do
I
anything
probably
else,
will.
you can.
I'll probably. I'll speak telepathically with Ichabod, and I'll be
Okay.
like, I don't know where Elazar went, and I don't know where the other guy went. There's another one around here somewhere.
Could you
and
speak
then
telepathically with Elazar?
I have to be able to see you to
Gotcha,
link
okay.
the connection. Yeah. And then we can have it for like 2 minutes now,
Okay.
no matter where we are. But anyway, I will then, because I think I still have a little more movement, we'll probably like start heading over here.
Okay.
And I'll have my crossbow ready.
Okay. You want to ready an action to shoot something if it.
Yeah, something comes.
So just if something comes out of the hatch, you want to just shoot it with your crossbow?
Out of the hatch or out of this door over here, yeah, I'll shoot it.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. All right, we go over to Ichabod. It's your turn. Elzo, you were on deck.
And what did Fiska say to me telepathically? I didn't catch that.
Oh, is that I did not know where Elazal or the other doppelganger was.
And Ichabod dropped, so he probably didn't catch a whole bunch of stuff. He'll just say, Fiska, did you check upstairs?
Yeah, I'll say I went upstairs. I did not check the bathroom.
That's still telepathically, right? That's what
Right.
you're talking. Okay.
See, there's nothing.
The doppelganger's just eavesdropping telepathically.
Yeah. So I think Ichabod would come inside. You did not check the bathroom, so I guess I'm going to go check the bathroom.
Oof.
Seems dangerous.
15, 20. Where's the door exactly up here?
It's right here.
25.
And it's wide open right now.
Oh, okay. So 30 feet that's as far as I can go.
Yeah, and then you can take the dash
Oh, I can-
action to
yeah, I'll
move the
do
rest
that.
of the way. And you can open that. You can. Elza, are you holding the door, or you have your rapier ready? You know.
Oh yeah, rapier, both
Yeah.
hands. Just...
So yeah, free interaction. You can open the door.
So Ichabod
choose-
is going to stop right there
Okay.
because he has to figure out what he wants to do.
Okay. All right. Is
'Cause
that
he doesn't know
that's your
what
turn?
the heck. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna prepare himself to open the door.
All right, Elzo. We come back over to you. Hear something reascend the stairs, come back into the room, and then just the noise just stops.
Doesn't say anything.
You hear nothing. You hear breathing. That's your passive perception. You hear breathing, but you don't hear anything else.
It's like alien isolation.
Yeah, I mean, my goal is to survive, so I'm literally gonna do the exact same thing. Like, there's no way
Okay.
I'm gonna open that door if I heard someone come in the room.
So
Sure.
is there a door?
Yeah, so there's like a door right here.
Is there one right above it? Like the other seat?
Yeah, there's a bathroom right now. This is a couple shitter. It's like, you know, two
Oh,
people
okay.
group together. So there's a separated bathroom. So there's one toilet on one side. There's another toilet on the other. There's a wall between.
Right. So maybe Ichabod would go in the other one and treat it like the confessional.
Okay, I will say
Oh,
you just go in there. Elzo, you don't hear anyone breathing, but you hear the door
But
next
you
to you open.
don't know anyone's in there though.
Yeah.
Right.
In
Oh,
either
that's
of
true.
them, yeah.
Yeah, Elzo, you hear the door next to your toilet open with a swing and then a shut. Someone gets real comfortable on the other side.
Elazal's eyebrow just raises. He's like, weird.
You start hearing grunting, like.
So that's Austin Powers where he's fighting the assassin in
Who
the toilet.
does number 2 work for?
Yeah.
You tell him, buddy.
Do I still have anything I can do?
That was your action.
Okay.
You dashed your free interaction with the environment. If you have a bonus action,
No,
that
I'm
you
just
can
gonna.
try?
I was gonna do shaving a haircut on the wall.
I'll say
No,
go.
what-
You can still do that. I'll let
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Ichabod, like whatever. He's,
Yeah, Elzo, the tension in this stall is it's quite high right now.
I just
You don't know if this-
turn with it. I'm like,
You don't know if this is your friend or something. This guy's just really fucking with you.
I'm hoping it's gonna be like a Roger Rabbit thing where he can't
Yeah.
resist.
But Elzo, it's your turn. You haven't done anything yet.
Oh, it's not. Did Fisk go?
Well, Ichabod finished his turn, and then it came to your turn. Did you want to keep doing the same action? Just ready to action with the door open, or did you want to...
So Ichabod just knocked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is it? Like, changing my voice. As if someone else is in this building.
Okay.
Can he not answer me on my turn?
You can use your action to do a full interaction with them, like to say a sentence.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not going to use my
Well,
action for anything else.
Yeah, other than that, he won't be able to respond until his turn.
Oh, okay. No, I would just say, who is it?
Okay. All right, Fiska.
Okay. I didn't want to have to go down the spooky trapdoor.
That's great.
So, what I am going to do is cast Minor Illusion. And it's going to be a Minor Illusion, like, of the trapdoor on top of the trapdoor. And then I will open the trapdoor.
That's fucking smart. I like that. Get a point of inspiration if you don't have them. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, you swing that latch open. It's actually unlocked. You swing it open and you peer down. And remember, it's completely dark down there. You don't have dark vision. But as you look down, go ahead and make a perception check to try to see if you can spot anything with your regular person eyes.
16.
Yeah. So what you do see is you see what looks to be a trail of blood that trickles down the little ladder, and it looks like the blood begins to head off into the tunnel.
Oh, she fled.
Okay, well, now we
Fled
know.
and blood.
I'm not going down there alone, though.
So you hear the Raven Queen, just do it.
Oh,
No.
I need another one in my halls.
But that's what you see. You still have your bonus action and the rest of your movement.
cool. Okay. Well, since I still have telepathic connection with Ichabod, I'll probably send him a little message, be like, "The doppelganger or something that was wounded went down the trapdoor into the creepy, grimy hallway."
Okie dokie.
Yes. Okay.
And with that discovery of your enemy fleeing, you fall out of combat. There's no more combat initiative. You communicate that to Ichabod, and you guys are all free to interact. About one more minute will go by before the rest of the party arrives to the scene.
Wouldn't we get there before Gal, since we're riding on a...
Yes, you two will get there about a minute. Gal, you'll get there about 2 minutes, so you'll be a minute after them.
So Ichabod would actually answer Elazal and say, when he asked who was, did you just ask who it was?
Yeah, I said, who is it?
It's like, the town speaker.
That is nice.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you sure you're not someone else?
I'm as sure as I can be.
Which way does the door swing on the...
That swings out.
No, I know, but towards Ichabod's door or towards the wall?
Towards Ichabod's door. I'm not a monster. Why would I swing it to the wall? So whenever both doors just clap against each other when they're both open.
Okay, I'm gonna slam my door open really fast and pin it against his door.
Whoa.
You, as fast as you say, you definitely do that, Ichabod. You hear a commotion, and you hear the smack of wood on wood. You don't really know what else is going on out there, but you hear something happen.
Yeah, and so while I'm holding that, I look behind me. Is there anybody in the room?
You don't see anyone in this room, no. This room's small. There's no hidden doors, or the bed's not high enough for someone to squeeze underneath it. You feel confident that it's just you and whoever is in this bathroom.
Elazal's in such a tough spot because he saw Fiska and Ichabod leave the building.
Yeah.
He does not know what happened to them after that.
Yep.
Shit.
I'm done in here. You can let me out.
There's no toilet paper, please.
Let me out.
I'm going to quickly dash to the other side of the bed
Okay.
and just hold my rapier out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close the battle map. We don't really need a battle map anymore. You definitely do that. You rush across, rapier raised, and you wait and hold it.
Yeah. And I just say, I mean, you're free to come out, but I don't know that it's you. I don't know how you can prove it to me, so I don't know how to handle this.
Ichabod will kick the door open.
Elazar's like, that's not a good start. You could have been a little bit more gentle.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, the door swings open, and you, Ichabod, you see Elazel with his rapier raised in a defensive stance.
Put that away.
I can't. I don't know how to do this.
Are you a doppelganger and don't know how stuff works?
No, it's the opposite. I'm not a doppelganger, and I don't know how doppelgangers work.
Fiska, you do hear commotion upstairs.
I'm looking for good shit to steal. I'll be up there in a minute.
All right, go ahead and roll an investigation or perception check as you're downstairs. We'll stay with the boys for a little bit.
They're almost killing each other upstairs.
It's a Mexican standoff.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, doo, 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 doo.
I figure Ichabod will send me a message if he needs me. I got a 14.
Okay.
I keep forgetting about that. Fiska, get up here.
Oh, well, I've been looking for stuff anyway.
Yeah. You found a really nice homemade coffee mug.
Ooh.
And it says a world's best town speaker on it.
Oh, hell yeah. That's
They
mine.
made merch
Not-
for it. They made
Yeah,
merch.
t-shirt
Shander was prepared, man. He had the merchandise line set up and ready.
I'll have t-shirts made.
Yeah, but you hear that message and you steal the coffee cup and head upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Also, you hear someone approaching up the steps rather fast. And you see before you the beaked facial structure of Ichthiska.
And I back up, like, closer to the wall, still on that side of the bed. I'm like, Fiska?
Yeah.
Wait, is
You don't know the other one is dead either.
No, I
I
don't.
was gonna say the Lorian doppelgangers, like whatever's left of him, is still downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
His defarted body is still downstairs,
Right.
yes.
It's like, okay, Elazar, how about this?
Hmm.
There is at least one dead doppelganger downstairs.
Yeah, I killed him.
No, there was another one.
So 2.
So I killed one. You heard the toots.
Yeah, I was hoping nobody thought that was me.
No, that was old Lorian. Or false Lorian.
Go get him.
Sorry.
Or real Lori.
Go get him.
I'm not that strong.
No,
Oh, he's dead. You could probably pick up a dead body. No?
I don't know.
Oh.
DM, can I?
You can certainly try.
Can I drag him? Okay, yeah, I'll be like, walking, obviously not turning my back on him, but I would go downstairs and try to start dragging
No,
Yeah, it's
actually,
awkward.
His
the
head.
mushy.
I'll just hold my
Dragon
sword
mushy
towards the
body.
two of you. I'm like, how about both of you just back out the room and I come downstairs? I
Okay.
don't have to drag
That works
anybody
for
anywhere.
me. That works for me.
As you guys are descending the staircase, you hear the quickened pace of axe beat cutting through town. You hear the sliding stop as you see Jayla's form just slide past the door on her sled rope as she stops. And Lorian and Jayla, you see Elazel with the sword walking Fiska and Fiska and Ichabod down the stairs.
I've got a dead doppelganger draped over my shoulder.
And I
So-
assume whatever's on your shoulders matches the thing on the ground.
Yeah, and Elazel, you do see 2 dead bodies on the ground.
So
Doppelgangers.
I'm gonna pull out my scimitar.
I'll pull out my war pick since we're all fucking packing.
I'll be like,
So, does anyone want to tell me what's going on here? Fist up.
There. I have not much, but I know these are doppelgangers. I'm not sure
Okay.
if everyone knows that. Just
Mhm.
put it out there, okay?
Okay.
I did know Fiska came this way. I'm not. Hold on. Quick question. I'm not sure how much Jalen knows about it. I know I made a roll last game, but do I know they can like detect thoughts and all that?
I will say it's pretty well known to those who know. So I will say yes.
Okay.
Especially you can confirm that, especially after all the shenanigans that happen. You do know that they do have that sort of magic.
Okay, so I'd ask you questions, but you know, they can read thoughts. So well, hold on. Fiska, what do we do today? And I'm thinking, don't answer, don't answer, don't answer, don't answer, don't answer, don't answer, don't
What
answer.
did we do today?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that. Where's the chest? Where'd you put it? Is it safe?
All right. Yeah, that's Fiska. Wait.
What this thing smell like you?
What thing?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to Fiska, but I'm pointed at, my mantle, at my thing, my shoulders, my cloak, my new cloak. What did it smell like you?
Why do you know what I smell like?
I know what everyone here smells like.
That's kind of creepy, Lorian.
Yeah, I can't answer that.
Tyler, I don't know. I don't know
it.
if Fiska knows that you mean that it was pretending to be her.
Okay, so this thing looked like you, and you attacked. You attacked the. Sorry, I forget her name. It's escaping me right now. The
Anissa.
lady, Anissa. It came to me. Anissa. Attacked Anissa, and then I put you down, and then it turned into this. I didn't mean to kill
Sorry.
you.
As you guys are talking, I just jumped through the window.
Oh.
Just ready to fight. Who's
The window
joining?
shatters around you.
What the fuck? Gal,
Okay.
use the front door.
Elazar
Yeah, the
runs.
door's
Elazar
wide
at
open,
this
by the
point.
way.
Elazar at this point runs back in the room and slams the door shut.
Gal was one of the people trying to kill him.
Say Gal was one of the
It was
doppelgangers.
it was the last
And
one.
I have not seen Gal die.
None of us have.
Okay.
What did I miss?
What just happened? What?
Why'd he run? What's up?
Well, we had two doppelgangers that looked like you guys that were attacking us.
Oh.
Did it really capture my form?
We killed it so
I-
quickly, I didn't get a good look.
Yeah, Ichabod's like, this was Lorian, pointing at the mush.
You guys killed me?
Yeah.
Of course.
I mean, you
Weird.
tried to kill. I mean, you
With my
killed
axe.
Fiska.
I didn't mean to kill Fiska. She kind of just fell apart.
And then Gal. I'm not sure where Gal went.
Oh yeah, he's
Well,
down
Gal's
the
right
front door.
here.
I'm right here.
He was with us. He was always with me, like the whole day, except
I like
like,
this imagery of you guys just talking normally and Elzo's just in the bathroom hiding.
No, he's
I mean, you
on the
can
other
hear
side
him
of the door with his back up against the door.
Yeah, and you can hear all of them
been through some
talking too.
stuff. Elazar's been through some stuff today.
Okay. Well, we need to figure out who is doppelganger and who isn't.
Oh boy.
Well, we know this
Fit-
gal is real because the other one went down the trapdoor.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, I mean, is
So,
that
we
gal
assume-
bleeding at all?
Oh, he's got some scratches from the window, but he's not bleeding.
Yeah, yeah.
So we know there were 5. If they're all doppelgangers, there's 5 of them. There's 3 gone. Like 3
Oh,
killed.
because there was one missing that wasn't there, and then there's one that was escaped.
6.
Yes.
I thought you said
been-
there were 4, and then there was one that wasn't. Okay, whatever.
But
I took
also
notes,
counting
but-
Shander.
I might have misspoken, but they're supposed to be 6, so that's on me if I did.
Okay.
Misspoke.
All right. So there's 6. 3 are dead. Confirmed. Or wait, you said one went down the trap door.
The one that
There's
was
a
kicked out.
trapdoor.
Is it dead?
Probably not.
Okay, so 2. We're missing some.
No, 3 are dead.
3 are dead for sure.
Shander, Lorian, and the other dude.
Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot about the third one.
Yeah, that
okay,
I
so
killed with the thunder
3 are dead. 1 is down that trap. We're still
Alright.
missing 2.
Okay, I lied. It was 5. You caught me. I
Okay.
fucked up. I'm wrong. Hey, go ahead and say it.
No, I thought so too. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to let you figure it out.
I'm giving Star the opportunity to say it.
She knows.
She
I'm
was
the
right.
bigger person. I'm the
Okay.
bigger- So that just leaves 1, right? Am I doing my math? Yes.
One and a
Uh,
half, two.
Oh,
There's
One,
1
two,
missing. 1 down that trap door. Any of us could be doppelgangers.
Well, me and
And-
Gal look good.
I can hear all of
I'm
this
not a
right through the
doppelganger.
door.
Yeah, you hear everything. Yeah, they're not being quiet about this. Y'all know that the window is busted open. The front door is just wide open, and there were people that saw this shenanigans that happened as the group cut across town. So
They're just seeing us talk. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you.
yeah, there are people that are
Oh.
passing by. They're like,
So when I hear all this, I'll come back through the door and I'll just say, I just want to make sure you know that I am not one of those, because you saw me come in this room and haven't left the room, so if you want to search the room for another person, you could do that. Because I don't want you guys all going down into a trapdoor or something without me, and then there being another Elazal at some point.
Spoken like a true doppelganger.
Correct. Come up here. I don't give a shit. Search the room.
I'll search the room.
I'm gonna think of questions. Hold on. Wait. I don't know who won the election. Who won?
Ichabod.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he did?
That's
Congrats!
that's kind of what
Oh,
started. That's kind of what started
no
all this.
problem.
They ran from the fight
I heard
to the
something
death.
about that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, Lorian, if you're actually
Well, I am.
Lorian,
Because I killed the.
what
Okay.
is hanging in my house? Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer. Don't answer.
I forget. Sorry. So I don't know. That feels like a bit of a. You expect I was there one time, and you expect me to remember.
You literally asked me about it. Well, at least. Okay.
I killed the fucking thing.
I mean, I can confirm he did
Yeah.
kill the other thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I'm gonna be like, "Are you sure you don't know?" And then I'm gonna think of the answer.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know. I'm pretty fucking sure.
Okay, yeah, I think that's Lorian. Okay, Fiska, Lorian. This is all going off of just me though, so I don't know if y'all trust me.
You should ask you a question.
Okay,
What's the name of your wife? And Fiska's mind is blank because she doesn't remember.
Ooh, that's a good one.
her name is Lomaya Thulavi.
Oh, that sounds right. Yeah, she's real.
that sounds right.
Okay, let's see.
Because you don't remember.
Gal, what's the name of your tribe? Don't think it.
What?
No one
My
else
tribe?
think it. Yep.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're the only one that knows. It's the Tunakalaga.
Okay. Yep.
You can say that again.
Tunakalaga.
Okay. Let me think. I'm trying to think of questions. Why am I the
Well-
only one doing it?
Well, if Fiska's real, and I've been with Fiska the whole time.
Yeah, well, I killed
Oh,
the fake Fiska.
okay.
So.
Fiska,
Alright,
do
I can vouch you
you
did.
believe that's Ichabod?
Yeah, we have a brain connection
Yeah.
going on.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You two have seen each other the entire time, right? Was there
Yeah.
any point that Fiska went in the building and Ichabod didn't see her anymore?
No.
She went down the chimney,
Oh.
but she came back out, so it's not.
But we confirmed Fiska already.
Yeah, we know Fisco's safe.
So that just leaves Elizel.
Yeah.
I think Elzal's the one we just don't trust.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, we
What
killed Elizel?
what did we get out of that cave system? No one think the answer.
What?
Are you talking to me?
That's very
Yeah.
vague. I don't know.
Oh, I know what it is.
Wait, which cave?
He knows. What did he get out of the cave?
I mean, we got mead, and we got a wand, and we got a rock that glistens.
Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay.
We're good, guys. We did it.
That's
He
what a
wasn't reading
doppelganger
my mind.
wants you to think.
He wasn't reading my mind because I thought of something else.
I was
Okay,
confused
that's
which cave it
definitely
was.
Lorian.
I was thinking something really. I was like, I thought Fiska got a mirror.
I was.
That was.
There
wasn't
were
that,
a
like,
lot
the
of different
very
things.
First cave.
So as long as none of you thought about like at least one of those things I mentioned, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I trust all y'all now.
So what you're saying is we all trust each other, and now we're gonna go down into a trap door in a basement
Yes.
together.
Yeah, I can go first.
I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
great.
I'm doing great too.
We're fresh.
We can
Oh.
go down first.
Oh yeah, that's right. I feel terrible.
I like how they're spent and we're fresh as hell.
We're just fresh.
I almost
That's what
died
happened.
Oh.
I'm
shit.
sorry.
I also
you see
almost
everyone.
died.
again.
Yeah, you see everyone at the battle is severely wounded. They are
Do,
looking
do,
rough.
Wounded
we
and
need
very
tape?
paranoid.
do we need
I
to
mean-
take a minute?
I mean, we could chase him. We could chase him, and you guys like
Ooh, I
chill
like
for a
that.
bit.
So we're gonna go down there. We're gonna separate again
Uh huh.
That
We're gonna
sounds
hang
like
out
a
and
right here.
potentially end up
terrible
like this
idea
group.
when we're missing doppelgangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think
we're not
we
doing-
have to stick together now that we know that we can be copied.
Yeah.
So
I mean, on the bright side,
let's
we're,
just
we're
take an
missing,
hour.
We're missing two,
Two.
and there's 6 of us. And if we take an hour, we're gonna be in much better shape.
They're also going to get further away.
Well, that tunnel has
We
to end
can't all
somewhere.
win. We can't win everything, but
Well,
hey, if it makes you feel any better, I went down there earlier and there was some really like slimy, gross, like mucus or ooze, and I'm pretty sure there's something deadly down there.
Is that supposed to make us
So
feel
they
better?
might die, anyways.
Maybe it's just algae.
Here, I pull out the little container I have, or the cup, and it's probably like empty now because of all the sledding. I'm like, oh, well, you can kind of see like the residue.
There's a little
in
there's a little
there.
residual in there, yeah.
So when me and Gal got here, besides the Shander who was Fiska, how many other people were in the house? Like when me and Gal got there.
There were 3.
Okay, so the other one was gone already. Oh, so wait, maybe maybe they were like fled down. That one fled down the tunnel after they lost, or after someone broke in and took. After someone broke in, because I don't know that, you guys. I
Wait,
think-
which
looked
one?
them up.
Which one are we talking about? The bleeding one or like the missing one?
The missing.
The missing
he
one.
He might have just fled down the tunnel because I assume it goes somewhere. Maybe
Oh,
I don't know if
for,
there are
like,
more doppelgangers.
like to
Yeah,
What if
communicate.
it's the mail boy?
Yeah, exactly. It could be the mail boy. That's what I'm thinking.
So just
The
an
mail boy's with Anisha.
just an FYI.
Oh no.
Even if I short rest, yes, I will be healthier. I still will not have any spells. I cannot heal anybody. I mean, I have
Mm.
1 spell slot, so one of you's lucky. But
I have 1 potion of healing.
yeah,
1.
I'm just here.
I'm ready.
So what we can do is we can rest. Me, Lorian, and Gal can take the front.
Oh,
If shit goes down, we can always flee.
also I'd have the head still attached to my belt, so you. Both of the heads still, Friend and Doug, or whatever his name was.
The Verbeeg Marauder and the Ogre.
Yeah, and both of their heads still attached to them.
I will say, as she did show that vial off, you guys can all make nature checks if you want to,
Heck yeah.
to identify or try to pinpoint what that might have come from.
Big money.
Well, an
Oh, no,
Ichabod.
nothing.
It's not big money.
I don't know.
16.
Would
Eight
this
for this
be
guy.
Fae Fiend or Undead? Or no?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know. I got a 7.
I got an 8.
I got a 6.
8.
Let's go. What'd you get?
16.
Ichabod, 16, 14. Jayla, what'd you get?
Oh, I thought I already looked at it.
What?
This is, yeah, I don't remember. I think you just scooped it up.
Yeah,
You just noticed
whole
that
new
it
roll.
was. Yeah.
Now that you have a clear mind.
Yes. You're not being rushed.
Yeah.
13.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need everyone but Ichabod to deafen, so I can give information to Ichabod about what this might be.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get water, then.
Okay?
I gotta remember how to do this.
You should the headphone button.
Devin. I'll also be right back.
I'm gonna send you in your DMs what it looks like too.
Okay, awesome.
If you don't know.
I don't know if I've actually seen a drawing of those.
It's quite cute and cuddly.
Yikes.
Chris Farley.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Holy Lord.
Is that Tommy Boy or?
That's
That's
Tommy
Tommy Boy. Yeah, that's Tommy Boy. When
Hi,
he's
everyone's back.
trying to sell something to the waitress.
It's been so long since I watched that movie.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
So that was not to sidetrack this, but for a very long time, that was my wife's favorite movie of all time.
Oh.
Until what? What took over?
Believe it or not, but she really, really likes Talladega Nights.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
She
I love
doesn't-
Chrissy. She's so unpredictable in her.
So she loves Talladega Nights, despises Anchorman.
All right.
Oh, really? That's funny.
That's amazing.
Because as she's, and it makes sense because it's the whole these newscasters are like so over the top sexist that it's supposed to, like, they're the dumb guys and
Yeah.
everything. She's like, she recognizes that, but she's like, that's still not funny.
Yeah. That's
And
fair.
then she thinks the fight between all the news stations is ignorant, and I'm like, okay, I get that. I don't think it's ignorant, but
That was funny.
I understand. I just don't understand how, like, I like Talladega Nights, and it's real funny. Like, your favorite? Okay,
I love it.
that's
All
cool.
right. We're all back.
Yeah. Anyway, so Ichabod would say, yeah, based on the looks of what's left in that vial, I think we should be very careful.
like very careful, like all get a good night's sleep and have all of our spells, or be very careful, like the
Like-
weaker ones go in the middle of the group?
Like, how do you feel about possibly running into a juvenile Remoraz?
A juvenile. I'm sorry. What?
What?
What is
Polar
that?
worm?
What?
Ice worm?
Oh,
I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
How
I
big
didn't.
are they?
I didn't grow up here, so I don't know what you're
Like-
talking
like
about.
Oh
that?
yeah. Would we know what that is?
I don't think anyone out of town would.
I don't think anyone here would. I think the only reason Ichabod has he got more information than the role detailed should have given. But since he has that boon from Sylvanas, he's a little bit more attuned to nature. So he is probably the only one that has a true grasp of what that
These
really
things
is.
are. I'm assuming. I mean, just from the image that just kind of came to my head, they look pretty vicious.
Like,
Are they-
how big?
Are they fast? And can
I'm
things ride them? Because if that's what we're dealing with, they're long gone.
Oh, interesting.
According to my Sylvanas boon,
How to tame a worm.
oh lord.
Like 80.
Well, no, they're like I don't think they're really any faster than us.
Right.
But so Jacob, is it safe? Like, if I know what this is, like I know what they can do.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
say I will say for this demonstration or this narrative purpose, you can feel free to look up the stat block.
I just did.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Try not to
Okay.
give off like damage stuff and all that, but you can give
Right.
off just vague general
So like,
hints about it.
yeah, they move. Not much faster, if at all, faster than us. But they do kind of have their own like internal engine that produces heat
Okay.
that would mess us up if we got too close to it.
Hmm.
Good.
Wait, and there's just one under this town?
That's what that goo came from.
How big is it? How big's the juvenile? Like
They're
3
pretty.
feet?
They're pretty large.
Okay.
They're not enormous or gigantic,
Mm.
but I mean they're nothing to. They're gonna be. It's gonna be tougher than these daggone doppelgangers. That's for sure.
Okay.
I guess a better question is if it recently moved through, would we have heard it? Because if it didn't yet, then whoever we're after is probably still pretty close. If we felt a minor earthquake, then
Right.
Maybe
Oh
Or
no,
shit
as
out of
long
luck.
just based on what my boon tells me.
I like
My
that.
god has
The-
blessed me. Ugh.
Yes, that's
Elazar
true.
cuts you off. He's like, "Oh, it's really great that you planted that seed and I didn't, because very cool for you, Ichabod."
I don't know what to tell you. I have the Raven Queen's blessing too.
Mm-hmm. It's all the Raven Queen.
But of course, I haven't even looked down the tunnel. But from what I understand, the rest of you talking about, who has looked down the tunnel, it's a very long tunnel, and I think it would take this thing a while to burrow that far if it was like currently underneath us.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, is it just like making rotations and like waiting for someone to pass through to pick them up, like a subway, or
Oh, that'd be fun.
like?
That's actually
I
fun.
think
Yeah,
that's-
I like that.
I don't think that's how they work.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess another
it's
question
probably
is,
just hunting.
like, do they? Oh, yeah, like, do they make friends with
Doppelgangers?
non-polar worms?
I think if something's edible, they're going to eat it.
So maybe not a pet,
Right.
but
Like
these...
the big ones, they'll eat polar bears.
Okay, so it sounds like the doppelgangers are using the tunnel that the polar worm created. And we're trying to decide whether or not we want to try to follow these doppelgangers along this path and not be eaten by a polar worm.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the polar worm is going to become a problem.
Can this
regardless-
For that
conversation
town
be our short
eventually.
rest?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Yeah, like we're all just sitting
technically,
kumbaya
yeah, you're casual.
and talking
Are
about
y'all gonna try to like exit the place and go to a different place, or are you gonna just stay in the broken in, abused house of Shanders with the dead corpses?
We have to stay together if there's
this. Yeah,
missing.
I think the plan. I think if the current plan is to go down into this, yeah, we would sit in that common room of that.
Okay, I will say
yeah.
just for ambiguity that you do put up like some blankets or something across the broken window. You shut the door.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
So
Did they mention that they had taken a chest or whatever?
Jayla did,
Mention
yes.
that?
Or
Okay.
Fiska did, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
One of the two of you did.
Yeah, in the questioning, there was talk of the chest.
It was, okay. And I just like, so if you guys stole that, mate, and we're gonna rest, maybe we could just go get it and see what was in there.
Oh, the people who don't need to rest. But then
Right.
we split up again.
Well, we could just travel there for like a minute, and then we could come sit back over.
Oh,
you know,
like
be
all
a
of
2-minute.
all of us?
Yeah, just walk over there, then come back.
I don't feel good. So
I
can
just
we
feel like-
we rest first and then go get it if it only takes a minute or two?
I feel like it's safer if we know where it is, if it's with us, if they didn't want us to have it, and there's people missing. No, like there's doppelgangers missing. I feel like that adds up to me.
Right, absolutely. But we've already been here. What? 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Only about 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I personally don't feel comfortable going anywhere. I'm beat up. I'm hurt. So is Ichabod.
Fiska's over there bloodied and bruised.
And if Fiska is also that way, I would have seen that and mentioned her.
Fiska just like shrugs.
All I remember is bringing Ichabod back. I don't remember how beat up Fiska got.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I spelled that right. Cool.
Each of you are pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Lorian, you're looking at 3 very bloody people while you say this. Asking them to go back to get a chest instead of just resting for an hour.
As a DM, I will say, the tunnel's not going nowhere.
I could get the chest. I could go really quick.
I mean, we're gonna have to do a line of questioning at, like, sword point when you get
Have
back.
have you guys ever thought that they don't know that I can change, so that could always be like a change into you know? But like, oh, what do you look like?
How
I
do
mean,
we
I can-
work that?
You can tell me to transform.
Oh, that's true. Have they only
They don't
seen
know.
you in one form?
They haven't seen me any. When I killed Fiska, and then I'll pat fake Fiska.
Still on your
When I killed her, when I killed her, I was just myself. So
they've never seen you in your other form.
no.
I can go grab it and leave like something behind. Like I can give you my
Oh.
grey little bag.
I could make a little telepathic connection with you.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
no,
That's, yeah, that's a better idea.
Mm.
That's yeah, there we go. There we go. Well, I could just take Smeggle over there or whatever. So it's pretty quick. It's my axe beak. I named my axe beak after a dead goblin friend. Yes.
That's something.
you'll hear
Mm.
Fiska in your head. Sounds good. And as soon as you leave, she's going to start the most annoying humming you've ever heard, and she's gonna do it the whole fucking time. So she's gonna start with like, "Oh, so I heard you enjoyed killing me, huh?" And then she's gonna be like,
It's like
Dun,
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 dun, dun,
I-
dun, 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 dun.
I'm like riding over there, and I'm like, no, I just kind of said that to like, I was trying to scare you, and I didn't mean to hit you that hard, and I just keep going.
"I'm gonna make like sad violin hums in my head."
So Lorian's heading across town to get the chest. Are you? Yeah, Lorian's going across town to get the chest. The rest of you guys are.
Still have the guy
We're short
on.
resting in that common area of that room.
Yeah, I will say those of you that are taking a short rest, go ahead and I will say go ahead and do your short rests. I think this will be the point where we'll do the level up. We'll get the level up out of the way as well.
Oh, that works.
So I would
okay.
say do the short rest first, so you get the healing back. Spend however many you want, and then if you level up, you'll add the you'll do the dice roll for your HP, that fun stuff. So go ahead and take 5 minutes to do that. If you're using your short dice or your hit dice for your short rest, go ahead and make sure you mark them off on your character sheets. You should each have 3 of them, I want to say, because you're all 3. And when everyone's done leveling up, choosing your whatever you chose to pick, let me know, and then we can do a quick review of what you guys did, just for the stream, just for me to know, so I don't have to check your sheets either. If you have any questions, let me know, so I can try to help.
I rolled a 9 on my HP.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Just for your bonus HP.
Yeah, for my rolled. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So
Rolled a 10.
Okay,
Ew.
calm down, buddy. You don't gotta one up everybody, all right?
Yeah.
Well, I
That's
rolled a
fucking
D12, so that makes
Yeah.
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 That's still really nice.
Let's see if something like that.
Now
I'm
remember,
just
if you roll lower than your just the average of your dice, the halfway point of your dice, you can either defer to take the halfway part. So if you roll D10, you can take 5. Like you can take half of what your die roll would be, or you can try to re-roll again in Tempt Fate and just stick with that number.
Yeah.
Because if you roll 1, 2, 3, or 4, or whatever the minimum of your hit dice is, it's depressing.
So
I rolled a 7.
when we switch spells around, we're picking the legacy spells, not
Yes, they should
Okay.
all be legacy. If there's a spell that doesn't say legacy, because the new ones will say 2024, or they should just be. If they don't say legacy, or they don't have a different version, they didn't change the spell. But they changed a lot of fucking spells.
yeah. I see that.
The same with feats. I know it's a bit of a pickle.
Yeah, I just took strength ability score improvement.
Hell yeah! What's it put your total up to?
20.
Hell yeah! Don't forget to change it on your other character sheet as well.
Oh, really cool, Lori.
Yeah, really cool. Lorian's gotta be
Pretty
updated.
cool, Lauren.
4.
I think I'll. So yeah, I guess I'll change it. I was gonna say I might just delete him and then copy him. But
I mean, you could always do that, yeah.
okay. That's
I mean, that might be the easier option, honestly. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you had a strength increase, and you increase your intelligence, or is it just strength?
just strength. I put both into strength, and then and that's it. I don't get anything else at 4.
Okay. Awesome. But you got a tankier. That's nice.
I'm stronger. I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm a little tankier because
And your total HP went from what to what to what?
It went from with my con.
Mhm.
It went from what? It was 20.
I think it was 28 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was 28, and now it's at 38
That's awesome.
because my con is +1.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Anyone else finish theirs?
Yeah,
I'm done.
I went from 30 HP to 38. I rolled a 5 plus 3.
Yeah.
I dropped Shield of Faith and picked up Lesser Restoration and Spiritual Weapon, and I got Shatter as a part of
Class.
my lightning, my thunder.
Hell yeah.
cleric. Yeah.
That's what's up. Gal,
Yeah.
what'd you get?
So I went for HP. I went from 32 to 45 because
Ooh,
I
damn.
rolled a 10 plus the 3.
Yep.
Oh
yeah.
Icon, because I took an ability score improvement in Constitution and Strength.
Hell yeah. What's that put your totals to?
My total Strength is 18 and my Constitution 16.
Very nice. Very
If
nice.
you guys can actually type those, I can update the graphic.
Yes.
Literally while we're playing.
It's almost like magic.
almost like I went to school for this.
Anyone else finish their character sheet?
I'm still working on my spells.
Still working on it. It's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna swap one of the psionic spells I get automatically for something else, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
Oh, yeah. Let me go to your character sheet and see if I can help. I think you might have to go into your character creator and do it.
Thank you,
There's
friends.
not an option.
God.
T.
Overlay. Level 3 new.
Are you trying to find something for your psionic spells?
Yeah,
Or-
so the feature for my subclass is that when I gain like the 2 default sorcerer spells I get, I can retrain one for something else that is divination or enchantment. So I got detect thoughts. I'm gonna
Okay.
retrain it to suggestion.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. I think you would just add. I think can you add suggestion to your spell
I
list?
can. I just want to get rid of the one that I can't use.
Oh, I don't think you can because it's always prepared as part of your class. I'm pretty sure it's always relevant. Yeah, because each of these spells counts as a sorcerer spell, but it doesn't count against the number of spells you know. You gain a level, you can
Yeah.
place a spell you gain from this feature. We can
I've
just put
finished
suggestion
mine.
up there. You can just put suggestion and then on the detect thoughts, see if you can edit it to in a way that says you can't use it anymore or replace or
Yeah.
something. And then we'll have to after I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, I can figure it out too. But
I'll make a note to look at it too. Remove detect thoughts. Keep or in replace with suggestion. Cool. Cool. Ichabod, did you say you got yours done too?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
So I went from 23 total hit points up to 30.
Hell yeah, that's good.
I picked Prestidigitation as my new cantrip, or an additional cantrip.
Hell yeah, I like it.
I dropped Wrathful Smite for Arms of Hadar,
Ooh, nice.
and I picked up Misty Step.
Misty Step.
I like that. Hell yeah, awesome, man. Did you do ability score increase or feat?
Oh yeah, I just took the chicken way out and bumped up Charisma to 20.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Makes your spells better.
Yep.
Jayla, you still deciding?
Yes.
That's okay. As you decide, so everyone did anyone take a feat, or did everyone do ability score? Most of it.
I think we all did ability score.
And then
That's-
Jayla's kind of
I
on the
did
fence a little bit.
ability
Yeah.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. We're gonna just get back into action. So Jayla, while you think about it, just let me know when you're done, and we can do a quick little touch up of what you changed. Yeah. So we get back in it. So you guys are all resting in Chandra's broken ass house as Lorian heads across town. Lorian or Jayla, did you would have told Lorian where you hid the trunk, right?
I guess.
Okay.
Aw.
So Lauren, you make your way through the town. People still watch you.
I'll
They
wait.
are
I'll
still
smile.
in that confused fear state. They're like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's my
but-
job. Don't worry.
Some little kids are looking at you, and all their moms come out and say, "Don't look, honey, don't look." They shoo
It's
them away.
okay.
But you make it to the meat hall unimpeded. You get upstairs. You find the trunk. You have it in your. Anissa's still over in the corner, just going crazy on the mead. You find the trunk
Does she
in.
smell like Anissa?
Yeah. You give a quick whiff. Passing by whiff. She smells just like Anissa. There's no.
Is the male guy still there?
Yep, he's actually still passed out in the corner. He still smells the exact same. You got a good whiff whenever he came
Okay.
in early.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah, you're confident these two are not shape changed individuals.
hey, male fucker, come with us.
Oh,
Ooh.
Come with us, please.
male fucker.
He doesn't awake
With me.
because it's kind of he's a heavy sleeper.
He doesn't hear that. Okay. Then I'm like, fuck, that's not gonna work. I'll get the box first, and then
Okay.
I'll be like, Anissa, do you know why this man is in here?
Anissa says, well, yes, he came in quite early this morning, was exhausted from a trip traveling through towns. He was supposed to be delivering something to the new town speaker, and I think he was resting up until the election process was handled, and I think he's still just waiting on.
Okay, well,
Obviously, he needs to be woken up, but I'm sure he
Right.
wants to do his job.
I'll wake him up.
Yeah, you wake him up, he stumbles up.
Just say, hey, we've got the town speaker. Come with me.
Oh boy, let's do this.
Hop on Smeggle. Hold on tight. It's a fast one.
Okay.
I don't know. And then I'll go.
Yeah, you successfully haul the trunk off, and as you're riding, you ever see that video of Seth Rogen and James Franco on the motorcycle, like in front of Kanye West's music video, where he's like hugging him from the back, they're like facing each other. It's kind of like that as you ride across town. Let me see if I can find a meme though. But you make your way successfully back across town with the trunk and the mail carrier, and you arrive to see your companions patching themselves up.
I'll communicate with Fiska. Fiska, I'm on the way with the mail guy and the box and stuff. Don't be mad at me. Thanks. Appreciate that. I've got elevator music in my head, or like on
Yeah.
hold.
Yeah. Or it's like the Price is Right theme song.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay. Well, and then I'll come in. I'll open the door. Welcome. I'm back. I brought company. This is the mail guy who had mail for you, Ichabod.
Oh, right.
Elazar's
forgot all about that guy. Thank
Elazar's
you.
sword goes back up. Lorraine, we're still trying to make sure.
I
We've
smelled him.
lost.
I smelled him.
Okay, but I remember
like,
you.
"What? You
I
smelled
remember you questioning why the doppelganger smelled like Fiska, and your sniffer's not working super properly.
Okay, he can just hand the letter to
Sure.
me, and I'll
Yep.
hand the letter to Ichabod.
Mm-hmm.
The mail carrier says, I can only hand the mail to the town speaker.
Well, if you hurt him, we'll just kill you. Okay, that's
Sure, no problem.
Cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're muted.
Can I make an intimidation check?
Yeah, what do you want to say to him?
he's just like flexing
On the mail guy.
I'm
The
just,
very
I'm just
tired
gonna
mail
say,
guy.
if you're not who you say you are, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Does he get advantage? Because I also said that.
Yeah, I'll say you're helping him. That's fine.
Yeah.
So that is 16.
Yeah, he gives out a little. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll close the door behind him as he comes in.
He does a stiff walk. As he walks towards Ichabod with the letter in his hand, you see sweat start to drip down his forehead as he's approaching.
If Elazar heard that, he'll be like, there's a toilet upstairs.
I
I don't know
said
what you're
only if you heard him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Sure.
He does walk over to you, Ichabod, and he says, you know, I probably should have asked for some validation before I agreed to come in this room and give you a letter. You
Yes,
say you're
I
the
did.
town speaker, but I don't really know if that's true or not.
Ichabod
Can I-
says, oh, go ahead.
Can I ask a fellow Dell folk outside before I depart this letter to you?
As long
Ichabod
as-
says, how's this for validation? And he casts prestidigitation and makes oil like run out of his eyes and
Oh
out of his palms.
shit! It just...
He starts trembling. I don't know. That doesn't really help my task, but that's not.
That's not really relevant.
That's not. Yeah. Here, just take it. I don't want to be here no more. And this seems
Bye.
official.
Have a good time.
Oh,
He, like-
I'll open the door.
Be
Safe
safe.
travels.
And he walks out, and you hear him walk out and ask, "Did Ichabod win the town speaker election?" And some kid's like, "Hell yeah, dude!"
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
That's a
dude.
good response.
He's like
Alright.
riding on a skateboard. Does a kickflip.
He has a tech deck in his pocket, and he does it.
Nice.
Yeah, so you have this land. He has a sealed letter over to you. You see the insignia on the wax. Looks like a set of black antlers above a piece of golden wheat.
Let's see.
You have been to Bryn Shander. You recognize it as Bryn Shander's heraldry.
Oh, okay.
But it is a very official looking letter. It's made on some very thick parchment. but it is official looking.
I appreciate some good stationery.
You just got a letter.
That's
Well,
Nathan.
gonna-
That's Nathan saying that, not Ichabod.
Open it.
That's from
Yeah, you open it and you flip it open. You see it's a handwritten letter in common. I'll send it to you in DM
Okay.
so you can read it, and you can feel free to share as little or as much as you care to.
Mine.
My
Fuck you all.
That's how. Yeah. So as Ichabod's reading that, Lauren, you have the trunk still kind of. You have the doppelganger Saki body on your back, and you have the trunk on top of it, as the two heads sit next to you on your hips. You look like a Monster Hunter character.
Oh yeah, where they were like just fucking.
Yeah.
I got the chest. I'll put it back down. Funny how it came all the way back here, huh? That's funny. I'll say, can we get this open? Is that?
Yeah.
Can you go? Okay.
and she's gonna pull out her bent lock picks because I believe she's still exhausted.
You will have disadvantage because you are exhausted, sadly.
Uh-huh.
Another character can choose to help.
That's what I was
you.
gonna say.
You
Is
can
there
just
any way I
roll.
could help her?
Yeah, you can help her. You can even cast guidance on her. You have
Oh
that
yeah,
cantrip.
that's a good call too. Yeah.
Thanks
You
for
got
reminding me.
guidance. No,
So Fiska, you can.
did not even cross my mind. I was thinking helping as in just straight up helping.
So Fiska, you can roll the check. Roll the the check at normal, no disadvantage, and then you can add a D4 to that.
Alright,
Roll it.
let's roll a D20 and a D4.
Yeah.
And then I get +4 in my proficiency, so 17. So I have expertise in thieves' tools, which I think I haven't been using. So
That's fine.
yeah, so I get 17.
Awesome. Yeah, you hear the the well sounding click of it unlocking. It's still shut, obviously, but it is unlocked now.
So I don't know if that alarm's gonna go off again. It was pretty noisy, and I don't know how they turned it off.
Should probably check.
Well, they're
for,
all
like-
dead.
Well, they're
Yes,
not
we
all.
wouldn't be able to turn the alarm off.
Well, maybe the injured people should like step away. If it's like.
Open it.
Okay.
I was like, I mean, I feel
plug my
I feel
ears.
pretty good now, but I'll still step away.
So who's opening it? Gal?
I will.
Alright, Gal. It's one of those trunks that has like the two little double latches. You gotta click, and then swing it open. So yeah, you do that. It just swings open without any. No noise
Oh,
comes
it's
out of, no
upstairs.
alarm. You see inside as you peer into it. I'm sure all of you kind of like hurry forward to look inside. It's been a big commotion, big hot topic. You see there are several sets of very well-made clothing. They look like they are made from this very fine and imported silks, and they're all luxury quality material, something that befits a townspeople or someone of higher income, higher wealth than presenting. You see some very fancy, some very top-notch white dress shoes that sit stacked atop attacked one another like this in the corner of the trunk. You see that on top of these clothing pieces in here, you see a small black book. It is very weathered and aged, and you can see that the spine of the book is beginning to split apart a little bit, and some of the edges of the actual pieces of paper are ripped. You can tell this is a very old book. This is a book it's been well used. People have been opening and closing it. You see that the title of the book is labeled. It says "Searching for Eternity." It's sprawled out in a very fine gold craftsmanship, and that's what you see as you have it, and you kind of like do that one thing where you kind of like flip the book like this, like over in every direction, kind of like in a video game when you're inspecting. You see as you look at the top of the book, there seems to be a thicker piece of parchment that is being used as a bookmark. But yeah.
I'm gonna take whatever looks the most expensive.
Yeah, those white dress shoes are fancy as fuck.
They're fine. I take them.
It's kind of like Michael Jackson's white dress shoes.
How
when he
many
was
pairs?
a-
Just one or?
It's just a pair of shoes.
Oh, okay.
They're mine now. I am already wearing Barthrum's blue boots, but you know, maybe it'll be like,
Do one boot on one foot,
Well-
one shoe on the other.
yeah.
It's a fashion statement.
That would be funny if it was a trunk full of all white shoes and you guys just don the white shoes.
Yep.
That's y'all's signature piece. But yeah, that's what all of you see. All of you besides Ichabod is he's still reading that letter to the side. There's nothing else that appears to be in his trunk.
Could I look for like secret compartments or anything like that?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Oh, yeah.
Change our name to the Frostfire Fellow Shoes.
I'll use my.
Punchy.
Oh, is it not? It's not like I can use it. Can I use it afterwards? Is that?
Yeah, it's so when you use inspiration, it's after the die roll,
Gotcha.
before you know the outcome. So that's the
Okay.
big thing.
Gotcha.
And the new roll that you roll is the roll that you have to use.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Oh fuck. 8.
You give it a once over, and it's hard. It's you're distracted by these very fine silks. They're so soft as you touch them. You're like, ooh,
Imported.
fancy.
I don't know. I'm shouldn't though. Is there I don't know why they'd be hiding it. Was there anything in particular that was like, oh, we should hide this in? Like,
We haven't looked in the book yet.
Oh,
Look in a book.
I don't read. Okay, yeah.
I don't read.
Okay, so you flip through the page and you see that you find the bookmark. You take it out and it's not a bookmark. It's not a piece of writing, but it's a photograph. It's a photograph of a large group of individuals. And each one of them is smiling, standing shoulder to shoulder with one another. In the photo, you do recognize several faces in the crowd. You see the red-bearded dwarf Shander. You see the small, mousy frame of Prudence Tarkwold. And in the center of the frame, front and center, is town speaker Nerith Max and Dillendar. Max Dillendar.
Oh.
You flip the photo to the back of it, and you see there are some scribbled handwriting, but you can't really make out what it says. You don't recognize the language on it.
Would any of us, like, could he pass it around and we could try to decipher?
Yeah, if he wants to pass it around, he can definitely do that. What's up to him? Do you want to pass the photo around?
Is that me? Who's
Yeah.
looking at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
You pass it around. No one can recognize the scribble except for Fiska. You recognize this as Thieves' Camp.
Mm.
Oh.
And I
didn't know
will send you what it says on the back of it.
Cool.
How do you know these camp? What's that about?
Are you
That's
a
present.
thief?
no, I just.
So while Fiska is reading that, Ichabod would roll his eyes and sigh and say, "Ugh, this is going to be so inconvenient."
What's the letter say?
What happened?
Oh, it says, and he kind of ruffles it and clears his throat. Dearest town speaker, that's me. Concerning accusations have been brought forth that one of you have made moves against another sister settlement. A worrying rumor has started spreading about a proclamation of war. Hereby, this is an official summons deemed mandatory by ancient law. Failure to appear before the council is not acceptable. In absence, you will be deemed unfit to lead and unfit to continue breathing.
Wow.
The Council
wow.
of Town Speakers will meet on Nightal 15th. Business will be conducted at Town Speaker Duvessa Shane's residency within the settlement of Bryn Shander. Each elected official will be allowed to attend with their militia captain. Signed, mandatory decree from Town Speaker Duvessa, transcribed by Sheriff Markham Southwell.
So I find
Another meeting.
I find it really odd that this letter was to whom it may concern as opposed to a specific individual. Right? Like it hadn't even been decided yet who was town speaker, and
Right.
there's already an assumption about what the town speaker was going to do.
Right.
Yeah. So they must have had an idea of who was going to be town speaker, and got it wrong. Because I don't think that addresses us. Right? Ichabod? It doesn't address...
I mean, I'm town speaker,
Right.
Is it
so I gotta go.
is it saying someone declared war on us or we declared war on them? Is that
They're saying that someone. This is like so. I'm assuming this letter went out to all town speakers.
You and me just post it in general so everyone can read it in case they're confused.
Yeah, I think it
Right.
went out to all town speakers, so it didn't
Understood.
specify who was.
That makes more sense. It seemed like
Yeah.
it was to you,
Oh, right.
to this
No,
town
it's-
directly. Okay.
I was like, damn,
No,
they have a
No,
vault.
Yeah.
the council of towns. Yeah, every town speaker will meet with their militia captain on that night
Ah.
or that date.
Okay,
I
that
have a
makes a little
question.
bit more sense.
I have a question.
Lorian, you don't have to put your hand up.
Now, well, he's the town speaker now.
Well.
Now that,
Yes, I'll allow it.
oh, thank you. Thank you, sir. Now that you're the town speaker, you know how we talked about me coming to the meeting with you? Is that still something we're doing, or am
don't
I the
remember
militia
that.
captain?
I don't remember that conversation, but I do remember saying that you were going to be like head of security or something.
So my militia captain.
Unless there's already a militia captain
Fuck.
for Goodmead.
Can I poke my head outside real quick? And is there someone outside? Is there a militia captain of Goodmead? Or
It's a very familiar face. You remember a long time ago in Bremen, this very fat dwarf that was on a sled that was just pulling itself along. Do you see that guy sliding along? How the fuck am I supposed to know? I just got here.
is there another person?
I was
around that
I was hoping it was
I
the
was-
actual militia captain. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I
it's
would
me.
have loved that. That's what I was hoping.
You look over and you see an older woman, very sweet, kind old lady, and she's like, "Oh, we haven't had a militia captain in a long time."
It's Mr. Hanky, the Christmas boo.
I'll say, okay, thank you. Just needed to know that. If you need anything, just knock on the door or something. I don't know. I closed the door.
Okay.
And then I said, no militia captain for a long time, so it's vacant.
Well, are you saying you want to be considered for the position?
Yes, I'd like to be considered.
Oh, Gal has his hand up. Elazal's like, Gal has something to say.
Gal, yes.
Hi guys. So I know Lorian's like I know how to lead.
I hate to interrupt, but
God.
I am not gonna be there for that event.
Oh,
Oh.
Because
I thought you were going to say you wanted to be considered
I
as
was gonna be
militia
a
captain.
three-way
No,
election.
I
vote for you.
I
Oh,
could
my
care,
combo.
I could care less.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I can only take my militia captain.
Okay, because I'm needed in Karkalok. We're still doing that, right,
Oh, is
guys?
that on the same day, or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck.
You can.
Looks like we're going to be splitting the party.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get my wife, so you can be there or not.
Good luck with
But
that.
I will not be where Ichabod is.
We can handle it. Me and Ichabod. I
Well, hold on,
look at,
hold
I
on.
look at, I just like turn my head and look at.
Gal.
Yeah, I look at Gal.
I would really like. No offense, Fiska or Elizo. I would really like one of the strong ones there.
Oh, I'm offended.
Oh, Biscuit
Uh,
disapproves.
Fiska, I would like you there for maybe picking locks and stuff, helping us sneak in. But
Wait, your
I
boy,
need- I
your
need
boy
someone
has your
strong.
boy has a dex of 18. If you're talking about picking locks.
well, I can't metagame right now, so can't say anything.
No, you're fine.
I know a little more than you guys, so I'm trying to.
We love a humble queen.
Humble queen.
I'm trying not to metagame.
No, Elzal would just be like, I mean, I kind of declared myself to be cleric, of the town, so I feel like I'd be sick with Ichabod regardless. So don't worry about me.
So I guess it depends. So I guess it comes down to who wants to be militia captain versus who wants to go with Jayla.
I would really like some help. If not, I will do it by myself.
Oh, well, I'll go with you, of course.
Otherwise, Gal and Lorian will have to convince me who is better fit to be militia captain.
Do you think we could convince them that we're joint militia captain? Sorry.
Both of you can't go. I need one of you.
Like militia captains?
Yeah, like we're. Go ahead.
Should we hold another election?
While this is happening, I'll just go up to Lorian and tap him in the back. You got this one as captain.
Really?
Kinda got histories with this tribe, and I kinda need to make up.
That's
Okay.
I mean, that was what I was gonna say.
Wow.
There's probably
That's really sweet. Are you
something
sure
that-
you don't want it? Now that you've given it up, it makes me want to. Now I'm like, well.
It's too late now, Lorian. You made your mind up. Sorry
I
about
will step in and remind you. You still have to go to Dugan's Hole and earn some sort of confidence vote for that town speaker. So
How
maybe
much
there's a militia
time do
captain
we
spot
have?
open over.
over there.
How much?
So it's the first of night. It's the first of night all. It's the first of night all.
So
We got 2 weeks.
15.
We got
Oh,
So
we have
14 days.
2
weeks.
weeks.
14.
Shit, that's
That's like forever
That's like
game.
next June.
Yeah, we got a whole year, guys.
we got plenty of time, guys.
Yeah, we got time.
Okay.
Okay.
I just
guess
wanted to put that out there.
No, that's great. I mean, it's good that we
Okay.
know that ahead of time. Absolutely, and it might. I mean, it might change.
We still have to find Korkalok, whatever it's called.
Karkalok.
Karkalok.
Yeah,
Karkalok.
Karkalok.
Cock. We're saying Cockalok.
Talk a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm putting like an R in there
You guys
though.
can
It's
say cock.
Karkalok. I'm saying it in the Scottish.
I like Cockalot though.
I mean, I could say Cockalok if that's what,
What?
you want. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me.
Wait, what is happening?
You said I like.
I prefer
Uh,
Cockalok.
Wait,
Wait,
I
okay.
prefer Karkalok too.
We're not going to
Okay.
have that kind of talk in my town. You take that to Dugan's Hole.
Wait, I'm sorry, Ichabod. What would you call it?
Okay.
know.
I don't know.
We still have to find it. So
Goblin
Someone's
Town.
gotta know, right? We got hints. We
Yeah.
got hints at some point.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say anything because I can't
Is
remember
it-
now.
the battle.
it was
I
probably
can't remember
back in,
if
like,
Battle
January.
Hammer knows or someone knows. I can't remember. Was it Battle Hammer?
We
Okay, it
we
was.
should
You did
look-
receive a
yeah.
you received a sending message from Clan Battlehammer saying they have information on King Zardarok and the location of Karkalok.
Zardarok and Karkalok.
Okay,
Is
cool.
that in your
We got it.
distract?
Just got it. It's a mnemonic. It's a mnemonic.
And you got
Keep
that
it in
you
your
got
brain.
that message. You got that message prior to leaving East Haven. So it was yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
It was yesterday. It was yesterday. It was
Which
a day
was
ago or
also
2 days
2
ago.
months ago.
Yeah. If you check the recap channel, it'll be in there.
Okay, so we have to go to Dugan's Hole. Then
you do.
we have to go to Battlehammer. And then we have to separate and go.
Like, get a divorce? Are we married?
Distance makes the heart grow fonder.
I am married, but
Oh, not to us though.
no.
All right.
I just want to make sure my wife doesn't die. you
Okay,
know?
I think before we go anywhere, we have to address the whole fact that Ichabod just became townspeaker, right? It kind of happened, and then we chased after the
Right.
the other party who turned into sludge. So, should probably do something about that. But we also have to go into a tunnel. Are we doing that? Is that a
Should-
thing?
Oh, the tunnel.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think we should.
Okay.
I also
I think if we don't, the little worm might think the
Grow up.
town is, yeah, and then eat a bunch of people.
I mean,
so,
define little.
Define little. I would say
It's the wind. What's the wind doing in this building, Ichabod?
The wind, according
window's
to the
open.
wind, I would say, somewhere around 8 to 10 feet.
Okay, so, I mean, similar to the thing we ran away from in the... correction. The thing I ran away from in the water when we first started this whole, thing.
Well,
Yeah, only this one like gives off heat that will mess you up and will bite
That's
you.
kind of weird, though, right? Like, it's a polar worm, but it gives off heat. That's odd.
Right. Well, I mean, you gotta generate your own heat somehow
We all do.
to survive.
Yeah. What's up, Lorraine?
also think the new town speaker should probably address us like. It looks like we're oppressing our political opponents
Already?
by sitting in there like immediately. So maybe
like we're
we should-
squatting, we're like, this is our territory now.
Right. Well, we immediately went in there. I have like a red. Well, they don't know that this is one of them.
No.
Is there any way to tell if it's Shander? Like, can I take? This
we
is.
loot 'em?
They don't.
There's a
know.
featureless gray humanoid with no. It's just a
No.
great lump of humanoid
Can we loot 'em?
looks.
Could we just make up something? Are they like? I don't know if they're ready to hear this.
I mean, yeah, just. It's got to be something convincing because like the windows broken and there were people like. I mean, I wasn't here, but there like looks like this blast marks and like. He ran up the stairs as soon as Gal got here. It was like.
So you're saying I probably shouldn't just tell them that Shander was embarrassed and left?
No, because that's not what it looks like.
Right.
They're gonna be like, oh.
Shander was so upset that he lost all sense of reality and attacked us.
Yeah, I think the best question is does the town know what a doppelganger is? Because if they don't, then we're trying to convince them of a new group of people coming into town, taking over the town and saying that the people who have been here for years and years were pretending to be other people. And that's a tough thing to sell.
Maybe we don't address it at all unless someone brings it up.
And just say they skip town because they
Don't say
lost?
anything.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yes. But if they do address it, is the first
Oh,
course
right.
of action... No, they just left. I mean, we chased after them to chase is probably not the right word. We went
Right.
Behind them to make sure that everything was okay, and they left.
Right. Make sure we were like, we're cool, right?
Yeah.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to start my reign as town speaker off by
Right.
offending my time as town speaker off by offending someone who's been around for a while.
Right. I want to make sure, though, none of us, ran through town with one of them on our shoulders, did we? To where
Yeah.
there were witnesses seeing all of that?
Orion did.
Oh.
Yeah, but let me just say,
It was a featureless blob.
also, I have two giants, like ogres' heads attached. That could just be like, oh, that's his vibe.
Well,
yeah.
their bodies are still clothed. They still have their clothes on. So
Yeah.
I did advise against it.
Oh, so then it would look like it had Shander's clothes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to think about it, and I forgot about
so
it.
then we
Thought
could
about it.
determine that it was Shander.
Mm-hmm.
The clothing are similar. Yes, one would say.
Oh wait, guys, I'm just it's I throw him on the table. It just came to me. This is Shander.
So, I mean, so it's much better we address this now rather than 24 hours later when we could redress a body, right? I mean,
hypothetically.
we're hoping that the town assumes it's Shander based on the clothing.
That could be like
Yeah.
we could
They,
still could.
But if they don't know what a doppelganger is, it's going to be
Right.
very shocking and confusing for them.
Could just be a monster. Could just be.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I have the heads from my attached to my belt. And
Yeah,
that
I
could just be like, oh, that's what he wears. He wears monsters.
Yeah, I think the best way we could approach it is say that, you may have had someone named Shander up until a certain point, but at some point he was switched with someone else. And that's who is here today. But yeah, I don't know. That's... I mean, we have a choice though. We got to do that now or go down now.
Go in the tunnel.
Right?
Maybe that will answer everything.
Because the longer we're in that tunnel, we don't know where that's going to take us. We may not get to address what happened on the surface.
What if we just capture the other ones?
Right, that would make it easier.
Without killing
That
them?
would make it a lot easier.
Without killing them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we know how to make them switch to their actual forms?
Threaten to kill them.
Just threaten him.
You there! Shape change, bitch!
Right?
Whoa! Okay, buddy.
The thing is, if they
Well, we know
look-
where one went,
if
right?
they
Didn't he go
look-
in the tunnel?
Yeah. If they look human and then we just kill them, then that's
That's true.
Then that's
It's
proof of
basically
That's good.
public execution will reveal something, but
so. If they don't do it, they die anyways.
They won't like.
Like it works for us anyway. We don't need them to do it, but they get
That's
to live
just-
if they do.
Yeah, and I just assume not be executing people this soon.
We've done it.
Soon. This fucking guy.
so the
But-
bodies that we currently have, we're not going to carry them with us down into the tunnels, right?
Oh, probably not.
We'd hope not.
Might I suggest
to.
the toilets upstairs?
Yeah,
What about them? Do you need to use the bathroom?
drop them down there.
No, just to hide them because it's a small space that, you know, I don't know.
Right. Just
Wait.
can someone appraise the bodies and see if we can harvest anything from them?
I mean,
Smart idea.
we probably could.
I mean, can I
yeah.
loot their clothes?
Well, I guess you can take their clothes off them.
Oh, I want to loot the clothes.
Oh, you want to check them? Gotcha.
You can check the clothes.
What
I-
roll?
Are you checking just all the clothes in there, or are you checking certain
clothes
person's
on the-
clothes?
I want to go for Shanda.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Where's the appraisal thing?
A
Jacob?
natural
It's in
20.
the homebrew. Oh,
Homebrew
it's in the homebrew
rules, okay.
rules.
I
A
can't
natural
condone
20.
this as town speaker.
Investigation's a 0, so it's just a 20.
Yeah, with the natural 20 you find in his pockets of his coat.
Yes.
You find a little rolled up scroll that has a little ribbon tied around it.
Okay.
And you
Found the scroll.
find a single piece of copper.
Oh, does he also
it's
find the
broke.
feather?
And there's a feather.
Hey, this is probably what you were smelling, Fisker. Here you go.
That's not
You
what I'm
don't-
buying. I reject it.
Here you go, Lorian.
I'll,
You were
I'll,
sniffing
take,
it.
I'll take it and I'll just smell it. Yep, that's it.
So weird that you know people's scent.
Well, I travel with you guys. It's important. What if you get lost in the snow? It's important to know these things. Hey.
So it's gonna be really weird for Elazal, but he'll be like, "Can I try to like? Is there somewhere on this body that I can like maybe like take something from?" It's
Can
not
I
like
assist
it's
him?
not a normal like beast or anything, right? But it's obviously like a creature.
I think it's finger.
Ingy.
So do I just roll to figure that out, Jacob?
Are you
or-
trying to appraise it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you spend about, let me reread this. You spend a minute to examine the creature, and you use an intelligence check, adding your proficiency roll. So for this is a monstrosity, you would use a nature check. And depending on what DC you get,
I shouldn't be doing this at
depends
all.
on depends on the information you learn, and all. So when you appraise a body, you take a minute and you study it. It gives you advantage on your roll.
Advantage
And
on
then-
the nature roll.
Advantage on the nature roll since you appraised it.
Okay.
No one else can help you with that.
Yeah.
And depending on what you get, depends on what you learn.
16.
16. You learn that you could probably harvest the doppelganger's blood, 3 vials of it, and that when you drink a vial of the blood, it has a drop of a humanoid body's. If you drink the blood with another person's blood mixed into it, it'll allow you to polymorph into that humanoid's race.
Ah.
You won't be an exact copy, but you will be an exact copy of that race.
So I could be
Shit.
I could be Crab or Goyle.
Yep, and it lasts for about 1d4 hours, depending on the.
It was a Harry Potter
Wow.
joke.
That's
Didn't
really
go over
good.
very well.
Oh, your
I got
items
it.
and equipment. Stay the same, but you can change your race. But if you have the same character, so say your character is big, like big, strong. When you change into the other race, you will still be big and strong. You will still maintain your physical
Okay.
shape, but you won't look the same race. You'll be a different race, same items. It's like a lesser.
Would you be like a really big goblin if you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's like
I
the
just
Yeah.
NBA player of goblins.
I just kind of call
That's the
behind me,
Monstar.
and I'm like, I mean, same as usual. Does anybody have any empty vials? I feel like we need to buy these
I
for future.
might, because I have alchemist supplies.
Yeah, you would. There are 2 other bodies that y'all can appraise too. Remember, every time you harvest the body, it destroys the body in the process. So you can only really get 1 item or so from. So
Okay.
say if there's like multiple items that can be harvested, depending on what you try, will ruin the body's integrity.
I'll give you the vials or whatever.
Okay, go ahead and roll. It'll be another nature check.
Does he get help on this? Can we help him?
You can help him on the harvest. I will allow
Okay.
that.
Sure.
So advantage on the harvest.
It's a DC 10.
13.
You successfully drain 3 vials of doppelganger blood into these vials. Just notate three vials of doppelganger blood, and I will, after the session, I will go in and add that item to your sheet.
So just an FYI, in the future, I probably shouldn't be doing this thing. Someone who's a little bit smarter. This isn't really my forte, but we were successful this time, so yeah,
Sure.
it works out. Why do I feel like I've done this in the past? I've been like tasked with this in the past. Was I not?
Well, I
But
think
I'm
so.
not intelligent at all. Why do I keep doing this?
You might be just the first one to suggest.
I mean, you
it.
guys have 2 other bodies. You have 2
Yeah.
more things y'all can try. Like 2 more people can try.
Yeah, we need. I mean,
If that's
we need
something
to
you wish to do.
maybe at least preserve one, and not pick it over. I don't know.
Okay. Does someone else want to try the other ones?
Whoever's very.
I mean, I feel like
intelligent.
Ichabod would be the one to do it with his nature nonsense,
Yeah.
but he's not very comfortable doing that to dead bodies.
Oh.
Maybe Lorian should do it.
Lorian has the highest intelligence out of all of us, so.
You know it.
Which is crazy.
Wild.
Which is crazy to me, by the way.
I'm very
So,
wise.
Lauren-
I'm not smart.
So, Lauren, you can appraise it for a minute,
Maybe.
so you get advantage on your information
Right.
gathering.
Okay.
So, advantage on your nature roll for the appraisal. Takes about a minute.
The messed up body, can I take the heart?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna pocket
He's
it.
gonna leave it out.
Oh, like the one I just searched from.
Yeah, I'm gonna just put it in a pouch.
And then,
Mine.
okay, do I need to roll for the?
Yeah, so you're appraising it. This is basically you gleaming over it. So you'll roll a nature check to kind of discern what can be crafted from this body.
Sure.
That roll is an advantage because you're appraising it.
Okay.
Tell me what you get.
I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Ah, that's what you needed.
Nice.
So you learned that there are 2 other items that can be crafted from this doppelganger. Do you know that if you harvest the face of this doppelganger, that it can be turned into a hat of disguise?
Whoa!
If you harvest the brain of the doppelganger, it can be turned into a helm of telepathy.
Holy shit.
Wow. We really
Now
fucked up that first one.
those are harder things and very niche things to harvest. You know the DC will be 20 for those as well to harvest it.
Shit.
I did not tell you, Elzo, but the expiration date on those vials is 7 days. They last only for 7 days and
Okay.
they go bad.
That's important.
Lauren, you learned that the face goes bad after 2 days,
Oh,
and
shit.
so does the
Face.
brain. The brain and face have 2 days until they go bad.
What else do we need to craft those other things?
But you do know the brain is worth 200 gold, and the face is worth 75 gold.
Shit, we need to get to a town that has alchemists.
The vials are worth 4 gold in total for all 3.
Okay.
So would I know like the harvesting, like what I use to harvest?
It's still gonna be nature. It's gonna be another nature check.
Fuck. Okay.
You
And Ichabod doesn't want to do that.
No, he does not want to defile dead bodies.
now you won't have advantage on this roll unless someone else helps you. But they are both DC 20, and you need to pick either the brain or face, and you will ruin the body once you attempt to harvest.
So what was
Pass or
the?
fail.
What can they make? again?
The face can make a hat of disguise,
Yeah.
and then the brain can make a helm of telepathy.
I mean, Elazar would help you since he did the other body. He'd be like, you're probably better suited for this, but I can be your wingman.
Yeah. Could
For
you?
lack of a
You could
better
also
phrase.
guide me, right?
Yeah, I absolutely could. Yeah,
Like out of Ghost.
yeah, I'll just
Uh,
reach in from behind you and just manipulate.
Oh.
Oh, this is so romantic.
But yeah, you have guidance. Yeah.
So what was the price cost on the face and the brain?
The face's price cost is about 75 gold. The brain is about 200.
And do I know what other things I need to make, like a helm of telepathy or?
You would take it to a magical enchanter.
Mhm.
So realistically, probably a magic store within Icewind Dale. So Bryn Shander has a magic store. They have
probably
two.
there.
Yeah.
And how much?
It'll
gold
take
do we
about.
have?
Oh,
a lot. I have a lot, but.
and they do
You
take.
said-
They will each take a week to be crafted.
Okay.
So once you have turned them in, it'll take a week, and you also have to pay the person to make it.
Right. But it's probably cheaper than just buying it straight up.
Yeah. Thought about
Okay, so
Can I get
guys-
one face of doppelganger, please?
Oh, right on. Coming up, sir.
So guys, how to disguise? Helm of telepathy. Out of disguise, helm of telepathy.
And the hat of disguise is basically a mask of disguise. That is what it is.
So it
think that's-
basically just allows one of us to cast disguise.
Self at
Oh,
will.
it's a hat of mask of disguise.
Yeah.
Disguise
This guy's
self.
self at will. So for free whenever you want. Or that's how Hat of Disguise worked. And then Helm of Telepathy, I don't know what that does off the top of my head.
It basically lets you. It's kind of like detect, or it gives you an unlimited cast of the second level spell. Oh wait, hold on. While you wear this helmet, you can use an action to cast Detect Thoughts. As long as you maintain concentration on a spell, you can use a bonus action to send a telepathic message to a creature you are focused on.
Ooh.
You can reply using a bonus action to do so. While your focus on it continues. While focusing on a creature with Detect Thoughts, you can use an action to cast a suggestion spell from the helm on that creature, and once used, that property can't be used again until the next dawn. So it's a Detect Thoughts that can be pushed into a suggestion.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
So, I mean, we have two bodies left. We could try for one each.
Do we need to save any of them for any reason? Or are we hoping for the other bodies to be our proof? We don't want to completely mutilate all of them, right?
Yeah, but God, I really want these fucking.
Well.
I really want. It's worth a lot of money.
Also, the hat of disguise is a mask of disguise, so you basically put the doppelganger's face on yours to do the disguise
Yeah.
self. It's
No
cool.
one cared who I was before the mask.
I mean, you're not.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
No, you're good.
Right.
I mean, I feel like what bodies did we already use?
You harvested one of the randos, and you still have Shander and then another rando.
We probably.
We'll try the random.
That's what I'm saying. We probably shouldn't defile Shander's body in case there's something we can do to like prove it was Shander.
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
we'll go for the Helm of Telepathy on the random.
Alright.
Because even
DC
if we don't use it, the brain's worth 200. 200.
You got advantage and guidance.
Oh no, on a failure, the item can't be harvested, it's just destroyed. So this is a
Yeah.
one and done. So if you fail
Yeah.
to check, the brain's still fucked. So
Yeah.
DC 20, nature check. And you have advantage if you're getting helped.
Wish I had a
Yeah, I'm
blessing
hoping.
from by some god or something. Okay. Okay. I got 21.
Oh,
I was gonna have 17, and then on the D4 I rolled a 4.
Nice.
oh, hell yeah. So yeah, you
Oh.
harvest, you
Nice.
reach your clawed hands, and you do with surgeon's precision. You
His
stick
arms
your
just
fingers
around
in.
me.
Yeah, you stick your fingers in with his. He's like whispering, "You can do anything." And you successfully scoop the brain up, and lift it up enough so that the nerve endings are exposed, and you just do a quick and it comes free from the body of the doppelganger.
I imagine Fiska's just like licking her lips.
I grabbed the heart out of that body
I did
Alright, you
not
got
do
2 hearts
that.
on
and add it to my pouch.
Alright, guys, we have 2 days to get this to Brimgender.
We also have to we have
God,
We
we have
have-
so much shit to do.
we have one body left here, right?
Right.
We just
I thought you didn't want to keep. Thought you didn't want to do.
right. That's what I'm saying. We need to figure out what to do with it while we're diving down into a tunnel. Is it going in the shitter like I suggested, or should we like? Is there a better place?
Might as
See,
well.
that's the thing. We could have. Well, if it still looked like Shander, we could say that he died on the toilet, doing what he loved.
He's eating his peanut butter
That's-
sandwiches.
peanut
banana
butter
Yeah,
and
sandwiches.
that's
pickle
why
sandwiches.
he ran from. He just had to shit really bad in the middle of the fight.
He had IBS.
And he died on the toilet.
And it was such a horrific experience that look what it did to me.
I mean, if we could clean up the rest of the house, that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I think it's the best one we've had.
He just shit so much he turned to gray and lost his features.
I mean, it's Icewind Dale. Stranger things have happened.
Well, and
Yeah.
and like if someone discovers him and says, "What the fuck is this?" they could call someone in to tell them what it is. In Shander's clothes, I don't know. I mean, I think it's our best option. Like you said, you didn't want to address it unless someone asked, right?
I don't want to look too eager.
And we got so much other shit to do. We can't just go out there and say, "Hey,
By the way,
they were mud people who were not what they seemed." Like,
endless mud people.
I hate this. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, let's put him in the shitter and think about it
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like the shitter.
Cop him up.
Occupado.
And
Yeah.
you pick him up, and as you pick him up, you hear him.
How you had to go?
How far is Brimgender, from here?
That's a perfectly good question.
Is it like a days away? So like we can go in here and I can still feel confident that like
Let me look.
Yeah.
Let me take a looky look for you.
you
So
know. that
you
we-
guys are in Goodmead. So in order to
Yeah.
get to Bryn Shander, you could.
Are you gonna
Oh.
invest in paved roads?
I'm going to fix up the infrastructure.
So
Or
from
could-
Goodmead, it will be by foot, by snowshoe, is 6 hours of travel. But Axe Beach, you could get there in 3 hours.
Okay,
not too
so this
bad.
is like very. I can
It's very
easily
doable. Very
knock
doable.
on someone's door at midnight. Use the brain. Use.
Well,
It's going bad. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. I added it to my inventory. Apple
Yep.
game, anger,
Uh,
brain.
And I wrote down what days they expire, and I'll go on y'all's character sheets after the session, edit it, make it all pretty.
Sounds good. Now I really want to chase them down and get them. This feels
Are we
wrong.
going in the
They're
tunnel?
intelligent. They're intelligent, you know.
I want to go in the tunnel.
I mean, we've got. Oh shit, that's tonight. What time is it?
Good player, I don't even know. It's like
pretty early,
2
no?
p.m., 3 p.m.
It's not,
Shit,
it's
I
not
might just
late.
go now. I might just go now if we're gonna chill for the day. Like if we're not committed to going down there, I could just go now. Oh,
Not
thoughts?
going in the tunnel?
I mean,
I
that's
didn't know if we were doing that.
that's the
today.
plan. We're just trying to figure out whether we're going now or in a bit.
Mm. I mean, it'd be a 6-hour round trip. We could go when I get back, and it'd just be 8 p.m. But it's underground, so it'd be dark anyways.
Let's go in the tunnel.
Okay, he's down.
Right,
He's town speaker.
We listen to God.
He knows what's best.
You guys feel good? You guys feel ready to do that?
Better than I did.
Fair enough. I'm ready. And my war pick is still on fire.
Yeah. Does it go out any, or does it just stay on until you dismiss it?
Until I dismiss it or take a long rest.
Okay, perfect. So you guys are choosing to enter the secret tunnel.
Yeah, and we put
Yeah, I think we're
Shander on
good.
the shitter.
Shander's in the
Right.
shitter. What did you do with the other two bodies? Did you go hide them in another toilet?
That
Or
right, and we mutilated those.
We should just bring them down into the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
I
Give them
mean,
an
okay.
offering.
Just dump them
Give
in the tunnel.
Make them an offering.
Wow, this feels like we're serial killers.
Well, I mean,
I can do it.
all right. So, is there anything else y'all want to discuss before you descend? I think everyone.
Oh, did you guys want to know what this photo said?
Oh,
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that would be good to
that
know.
completely said yeah.
Let me pull it up. That just completely.
Sorry, there was just a lot going on. You know,
No, I understand. This is not really. It's not really that exciting. It's just we've all met all these people before. Let's see. It says just squints a little bit. Operation Mastermind, Infiltration Group 1 of 5. Operation Lead, Nerith. Secondary Operation Lead, Vernon Bragg. Combat Coordinator, Gertrude Ginger. Social Coordinator, Shander Froth. And Information Collection, Prudence Tarkold.
Goodness gracious.
Prudence, that fucker.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh my
You know
god.
she's evil.
This conspiracy goes deeper than we even thought.
So, oh fuck. Can someone do the cross out of its name, Shander? Fuck. So there's going to be a lot more doppelgangers. Oh fuck. That makes everything complicated.
We're gonna have to
I've
kill
got to smell
everybody.
everyone now. God.
And there in the photograph there is a bigger group of individuals. They're all wearing their fur clothes. They're not any one that you recognize, but the ones that you do recognize were Shander, Nerith, and Prudence.
Okay, so these are their human forms. Gotcha. Or whatever form, whatever normal form they take. I guess we'll commit it to memory, and then fuck, that's complicated.
Let's put it in Shander's pocket in the toilet.
Is it? I feel like this would be good to keep on us for the council, though.
That's true. Oh yeah, for a meeting.
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like
Hey.
this would be very good.
Yeah.
Looky here, looky.
Never, you motherfucker. But I mean, yeah, I think we keep that on us as much as we can, and they're gonna know he's dead. So
Yeah.
and they're going to know it was us. So they're probably gonna try to kill us before the thing comes around because we know.
Oh right.
So
But do
just,
they know that? Yeah.
I think they would, because you guys attacked them and then 2 people got away. At least,
Oh, right.
like they would know.
We have to get rid of the witnesses.
We'd have to chase them down in the tunnel before
Yeah.
they got where they're going.
So let's get going.
Yeah.
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 So, Shander's in the shitter. The other bodies are going down with you, if I heard that correctly.
Yeah.
The trunk is left open. The fine clothes are open air, just on the floor.
Could we? If no one's gonna take the fine clothes, I can just put them in my backpack.
Go ahead.
Shit,
Um,
yeah.
If they fit me.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
we
as you
don't
do
want-
that, and pull it up, you notice that there is a string attached to a piece of clothing as you pull it up.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'll check. I'll follow the string or pull or look. Is it a tag or something? I don't know.
Well, it looks like a piece of rope.
Is it like a trap?
I pull on it.
Yeah, you pull on it, and a secret compartment slides out.
Oh fuck.
Ooh.
What's in this? I look at it. what's in
You
the
see there is
I'm so glad I was like, I get the clothes.
there is another small rolled up scroll. There seems to be a coin purse, and then there are 2 flasks of red liquid.
I'll put
Oh,
everything out.
shit.
I'm not gonna try to hide the money.
Yeah.
And I'll put everything out, and then I guess I'll try to open the scroll.
Yeah, it opens perfectly fine. You look at the language and don't understand what it says.
Fiska, Fiska, here you go.
Oh, look at it.
You see the scrolls written in Thieves' Cant as well.
Whoa.
Oh,
You're getting your mileage out of
Good
this one.
thing we have
Uh-huh.
a rogue.
Uh-huh.
I also have another scroll.
Oh, for what?
Oh, that if I got it from the chest.
Oh, Okay. Shit.
Yep.
Hope someone's writing all this down.
So you take the scroll, you have the Fiska. Fiska, you get to see what it says.
Yep, she squints at it. You have been summoned. Travel to Karkalok to see Operation Mastermind's development. Arrival expected on Nightowl 15th.
Oh,
From the operation lead.
Oh shit.
Wow. It's all coming together, baby.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Excuse me, I don't like that phrase.
Oh, wow. You just say it? I thought you'd know that. Wow.
that's hate. That's hate speech.
Wow.
I don't want to hear it.
Jokes,
I
one
get it
vote.
a
We
lot
got it.
too.
You don't tolerate that.
What's his
good man.
name? Daneth kept saying strong like bull, like it was okay.
So rude.
Do those red liquids look like one of the ones I just consumed in the shitter?
Indeed, it does.
I just
Oh, health
grab one.
potions?
I'm like, yoink! I'm gonna replace the one I just drank.
It is a potion of healing.
Alright.
Can I spread out the gold and see how much it is?
Yeah. You see, there's about 25 gold, 14 silver, and then 33 copper.
You know what? I'm good. I don't need it. I got enough money. If someone wants
I
to-
can put it in the like group money.
Yeah, just hold on to it for now. We
Yeah.
don't need to split it up.
Okay.
We got other shit to
I wa-
do.
Why
Just
is she
hold
the
on
treasurer?
I
Well,
literally don't spend money.
She can't see to spend it.
I'm
I
trying
can
to
see
be
now.
Yeah, she
Joke's
don't-
on you.
So it's the money. It's the 2 health potions. Is someone else gonna take the health potions?
Sure, I'll take
I
them.
took the one, so.
Or one. I'll take
So-
one, and then someone else should take one.
He already took one.
He took
There's
one.
only-
I was
Oh,
at
okay.
Graveler. There's only one left.
Shouldn't Ichabod
I'll
take
take
it? He seemed to need it.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh
was.
yeah.
thinking.
Well, if he goes down. Anyway, I don't care.
I'll take
Were
it.
they 3 or 2?
2.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
thought I heard 3. But...
No, it's
Yeah.
2.
Okay.
So
That's what my Google says.
okay, so who's all taking one?
I am
Just
taking
Ichabod
one.
and Ichabod and
Elizabeth.
Bozo.
Ilizal. Yeah.
Because if I can heal myself, I can heal you guys.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Valid
yeah.
point.
And then she took the money, and then she read the scroll. And there's another scroll, you said?
I want to read it.
Yeah, you read in comment, it says, pick up toilet paper.
No.
Oh.
Just-
Oh,
Guys,
that was in the
grocery
toilet
I need to
paper.
pick up something important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's it?
pretty messy.
What is it?
They need TP.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what's
nobody
that?
use the bathroom over here.
No.
Oh sh.
I'll put that on Chandra's lap.
That's a good point.
Ah, that's great. I love that.
Can you
Fisk,
imagine?
if you don't have inspiration, you can have
Shitting
inspiration.
yourself to
Dude.
death and you're like, pick up TP.
TP.
Pin falls to the ground as he just falls over the lamp.
Oh god, died on the shitter without toilet paper. That sucks for him.
Okay.
Oh, and I put
Who's
the
got
fun part.
everything just to verify? So I.
I took a
I'll write
potion
it
of
down.
healing. It's on my my list.
And then,
Make sure you add it to your character sheet, guys.
I will add that to mine.
It is there.
If it's not there, it does not exist.
Right.
Okay.
Inventory.
I got my 1 copper.
That was the toilet paper money, man.
Oh, that was for the toilet paper.
You buy like a single ply.
Heck yeah.
And Lorian has those vials.
I don't have the vials.
I have
Ellis-
3
Ellis
vials
has 3
of
vials.
doppelganger blood.
Okay.
I have
Polyjuice
the-
potion.
I have the doppelganger
Yeah,
brain.
apologies. We just watched that the
Okay,
other
you have the
day
brain.
with Juniper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Star were thinking about watching Harry Potter again. So, oh, it's Harry Potter time.
Yeah.
Okay. And the money. Who has that?
You have
took
it.
the money.
Oh,
You do.
okay. I have it.
Some treasurer.
I-
Money for
That's so
TP.
true. That's real.
Can you send me the exact?
I already
number?
did. I already did.
Oh, I'm not paying attention. Then.
No. 3 steps ahead, 2 steps behind.
Okay.
And then-
I
cool.
got toilet paper money.
One copper.
Add 1 gopper to that if he's putting that in the pot.
No, that's in my pocket now.
Oh, okay.
Gal
I
is
need
on a
TP, I know
mission.
where to go.
Yeah, he's.
I'm not wasting that ever.
Can I do a sweep just of this house real quick? Just like real quick, like to look
Yeah,
around.
just look around, or are you actually trying to sweep?
I'm trying to do an investigation.
Okay, go for it.
He wants to clean up.
If someone wants to help me, that'd be cool.
Well,
Nice.
I already did it earlier, but I'll do it again.
Yeah, I mean, just one more time before we go.
I like the idea of going underground, but the entire time Gal is thinking, must get TP.
I got a
must get
10.
TP.
I must get TP now.
You do a sweep of the house. It's very hard to find anything that hasn't already been turned over, but you do find a number 1 town speaker shirt.
Oh.
I'm like, ooh,
Who's from here?
and then I'll bring it out. Ooh, Ichabod, look what I found for you. Yeah.
I'll save this for later. I don't want to advertise.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
proudly holding the mug.
I try to be humble about this.
Sipping from it.
This is like your sleepwear. This is like your sleep.
Yeah. That's my everyday lounging wear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys have turned the place over. You have set up a plan. You have a goal. You are descending into the
Okay.
trap door. Is there any last option? Is there anything else y'all want to do before you descend? All right.
You've asked that multiple times, and it makes me nervous.
No, I just want to be focused because there was a lot of stuff that just got information transferred over. So I just want to make sure nobody wants to talk about anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you guys descend through the trap door.
And as we're going down, Elazar says, I hate you guys.
Why?
So
Maybe
you-
I
you-
should. Right, buddy.
the music's really quiet, so if you have to turn it up, you have to turn it up. This is like a very spooky ambiance
Oh,
kind
it's
of
good
thing.
on my end. It's great.
Yep. You descend through this trapdoor. You all climb down the wooden ladder about 25 feet until you touch the cool rock below. You all see that blood splatter that trails down the ladder and then heads further into the tunnel system. But you are all inside of this unlit tunnel that seems to stretch well further off past all of y'all's dark vision. It looks like it just goes, especially you, Ichabod, with your fucking peepers of foresight. It goes further and farther back. You don't see an end. It just stretches off into the darkness, seemingly forever. You hear that there is water droplets that drip, 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 echo throughout this tunnel as there is this subtle uneasiness that crawls up all of your spines. It's very spooky. It smells real earthy down here, with some slight notes of something extremely foul permeating around around your entire space. You find it hard to trace that smell. You in particular, Lauren. It's very overwhelming.
I know what it is.
Glancing at the walls, you see what appears to be more of that thick mucus-like liquid that covers the walls randomly in separate portions. This is what you all see and experience as you it's Elon Musk, as you this is what you all see and smell as you descend onto the floor. You're all down there. It's perpetual dark. It's dark. If you don't have dark vision, it's dark. Lorian's
I don't.
war pick is still light, so there's a flame source. But yeah, how are y'all going down this tunnel? You see the tunnel seems to like curve downwards at a very slow decline. What is the marching order, if any? And the dimensions of this tunnel are the roof itself is about 15 feet above you. The length of the tunnel itself is about 10 feet.
Oh.
It's very spacey. It's a very spacey tunnel. It's not like you guys are hunched over crawling. But what is the marching order as you head further into the tunnel, if that is what you choose to do?
So the two people can be. We
Side by
probably
side.
need dark vision up front. 2 people with dark vision up front.
I can
Show you the.
somewhat see.
I can
I
see
can-
like a. See exactly how
I
much
can see
that gives
10
me.
feet in front of me.
So
Ichabod has 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about like if he's in front, he'll get.
Yeah, I
Right.
think Ichabod needs to be second row back. I'll go up front with
I'll just like peek
Jayla.
around.
Yeah.
I can see in the dark too.
Turn left.
Then
If-
you go up front.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
either
willing to do that.
Lorian or Jayla up front and the other one in the back, I figure.
I can only see 10 feet with my blind sight.
Or Gal.
I
in the
don't
back
actually
too,
have
yeah.
dark vision, which is crazy
can't
because I'm
see
from the
Oh,
anything.
Underdark.
you're
but
not good in the dark. That's right. Okay.
Hey, but if there's something below your feet in the ground, you could definitely sense it.
True. Okay, so it's me and
I'll
me
be
and
up,
Elazar
yeah, I'll be up front with you.
Gotcha.
So Lorian, Elzel, Ichabod, and
Fisk at
Who's second row?
center.
Somebody be with me.
I figured
I
Ichabod
think-
Fisk at
I-
center, so we're
Okay.
protecting the squishies.
And then Gal Jayla last
Gal
round?
back.
Mm-hmm.
all right, that's good enough.
A little sandwich.
Yummy.
sandwich.
You before you continue further down, you do see that the tunnel does do that slight kind of. You see a subtle decline, and you guys all feel the elevation slowly changing as you stand. You feel the ground is slightly slanted, not incredibly unbearable, but you feel that there's a slight slant.
I'm just like whispering. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Someone cast create water. It could be water slide. Let's go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, wait for a random rock to outcrop, and then you break a leg or something.
So you all push forward. You all descend. Now, are you guys wanting to roll stealth checks? Be stealthy about it, or do y'all just want to walk normally?
Can we see tracks of them running? Like, can we tell how quickly?
You do see that there is the blood track on the ground. The way that the pattern from the slight walking that you guys have done so far, you see that the way the blood splatter is that the person is running full speed.
Okay.
They're quick. Just because the blood trail is you do see it separates far enough to
Yeah.
run.
Sure. I'm down to run.
Yeah, because stealth is for regular speed, right? Like if we're running, we can't really stealth.
It's half speed.
Yeah, it'd be a slow pace basically.
Yeah.
I can't see.
We can run. Like, I'm down to run for a while. Like, I
Is
don't.
that
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think
does everyone run?
I'm good with running. How does everybody else feel?
Yeah, it's fine.
If it's clear that we're not going to be stealthy, I am going to cast light on a crossbow bolt and shoot one down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go ahead and shoot it. How far can a crossbow bolt go?
Good question.
1,000,000 miles.
It says 80/320.
So 320 feet. Perfect.
Yeah.
So you cast light on this crossbow and you shoot. And this is as you guys are kind of just before y'all take off running. You're slowly, and you see that the bolt just goes and goes until it just keeps going until the light just disappears. And the tunnel
Dang.
lights up all around you. It's the same symmetry, but it just slowly goes down as the bolt just flies.
Like
the light just disappears.
The perfect arc for your bolt to just keep going.
Yep. And it flies, and eventually you hear a clatter of the echo of the bolt hitting the wall. But the tunnel goes for seems to be a while.
Sure.
Oh, God.
Okay, time to start hoofing it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's go.
And you guys didn't see, as the bolt traveled, you didn't see anything, nefarious or any rocks to trip you. So you all take off running. The cave tunnel, it begins to, echo with the footsteps of your feet. I don't know how to end that sentence. You guys are running. And as you guys run, you run and you run and you run. That blood trail still is followable. It's still trackable. The blood obviously is dropping slower, as if it seems like the creature might have bandaged himself while they're running. But you take off and you follow. And the tunnel remains mostly unchanging for the entirety of your running. And you guys run for 30 minutes. You still see nothing. You still continue to follow the track. You run for 15 more minutes. Nothing else. The tunnel seems to continue to stretch and stretch as it just keeps slowly declining further and further, and you feel as if you are getting deeper and deeper beneath Icewind Dale, beneath Goodmead. about around the hour mark of you all following this tunnel. You, like before, you still see the tunnel stretches, but you begin to see several perfectly intact humanoid skeletons. The flesh has been picked clean from their body. There are dust webs that kind of cling between each bone. And each of these skeletons are, you see them dressed in Icewind Dale fur, some Delfolk fur. And that's the only thing that really stands out as you are running. You see these skeletons.
How are they? Does it look like they've been placed there? Or are they like laying in the floor?
The way that they are on the floor is at best random. There's no setup. It's not like a setup placement.
Right.
It's very, one's face down, what you would assume would be face down, but they're all skeletons. So one of them is just laying 10 feet from another one. One of them's posted up against the wall, hunched over. The other one is surprisingly doing a headstand, still intact.
Oh, wow. That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that's all you really see as you guys, continue to run past them.
Yeah.
As you continue further down this tunnel, you see that more of that thick mucus begins to coat more portions of the tunnel wall. And you have noticed that the portions have been growing, but now the wall is roughly 75% covered with this. It's not like dripping down. It's very much like hardened to the walls of the tunnel. Ichabod, you know that it's probably rather old, but nonetheless, it's still quite a bit of spittle mucus. After another hour of traveling this tunnel, you guys are far beneath the surface of Goodman. You are quite deep. You see that the tunnel begins to widen, begins to grow ever so slightly as you continue forward. The tunnel itself opens up into a very large chamber, much larger than before. And as you enter this chamber, you see that across the way it appears to be another tunnel. Fuck you, Stein. She said that's what she said. As you come into this wide chamber, you see further across. It looks like the tunnel continues just to shoot straight down. But you also notice to your left and right two other tunnels that veer off into different directions. You kind of slow down as you enter this chamber, just because this is the first real change in this environment. And as you enter this chamber, can you all give me some active perception checks?
Yeah. Can it be with my nose?
This is a hearing-based thing.
Okay. I
You needy
Think of-
little bitch.
got a
Ichabod got an 11.
Okay.
14.
I got a natural 20.
14.
Okay. Okay.
I got a 12.
All right. I don't know if y'all are saying anything. 11? Okay, so a natural 20 for a total of
21.
21. Oh, man.
You did a 22, by the way.
Damn.
So as you guys, the sounds of your echoes like carry off into the distance, and silence fills the chamber. You hear some really faint noises coming from a little further up ahead, maybe 200 feet, 300 feet further. I mean, this room that you enter is huge. The darkness spreads everywhere, but you hear the noise from further up ahead, and it sounds like a very faint and muffled sucking noise.
Down here?
Ooh,
Crazy.
dang.
Did we interrupt or something?
Welcome to the Fox Shack.
Oh my god.
Hey, whoa.
I mean, we did see a bunch of skeletons that have been picked clean.
How long have we been awake at this point? I don't remember what time it is.
It's since traveling 2 hours into the Earth, it's about 5 p.m. at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are breathing heavy. Even though you guys are well-hardened adventurers, that's still a long time to run.
That's
Yeah.
2 hours worth of running, yeah.
You got your card, you got your steps in for the day. You feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Our PT
Yeah.
is insane.
But Lauren, you're the only one that hears that very faint and muffled sucking noise.
I'll kind of like slow everyone, and I'll grab onto Elazar's, arm a little bit just to slow him down because we're side by side.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, there's a faint sucking noise, like a creature. I know what it sounds like. It's not. It's not that. It sounds like a creature's like sucking the flesh off of someone's bone.
Yeah,
I was
bones
just
for
like,
sure.
I'm not sure what you were implying to begin with. Can you please elaborate?
No, that's not important right now. We need to focus on the situation.
Oh, okay.
We gotta focus on. Yeah, it might be the worm is eating something. So we maybe could slow down here, or we could make a noise to kind of purposely draw it to us.
So the worm, is that like a euphemism or?
No, that's the the mucus we've seen. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
That whole polar worm I was talking about.
Oh, right,
the
right.
polar
Yeah.
worm.
Yeah.
It's
Remember that thing?
drinking the cold.
Sure.
Crazy.
Someone's getting sucked off?
Yeah, what's going
That's
on
all
up
I
there?
Yeah, I'm so confused. Why is someone getting sucked clean?
Okay, so
yeah,
I just,
straight off the bone.
I mean, Lauren and I will just turn to the rest and like whisper that and just say, like, are we ready for something like this? Like,
I think we could.
I'm always
I think-
ready.
I think we could take it. I mean,
Don't get too close
Let's
to it.
go.
okay, so
Where's
just
the splatter?
keep in mind, I don't have spells. I'm basically
do.
like reduced to a rapier at this point.
I only have knives.
So I mean, I
Yeah,
have
I-
I have enough to heal 2 people.
Sure.
So I can't do much
Right.
against a very large worm.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
I'll tackle a large worm.
We can. Okay, we can either sneak past it or we can kill it. Thoughts?
I mean,
Hey.
why? I guess the best question is, why are we down here? Are we down here to kill a worm, or are we down here to chase after the doppelgangers?
Well, I figure killing it will be faster than having to sneak past it the whole way.
It may be eating a doppelganger.
Can we?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, let's get closer. Let's
That's
go
true. Let's
slower,
see
get closer, kind of see the situation.
what exactly is going on.
So
Right.
stealth.
The blood is going down that hallway, right?
What?
Is that like the blood splatter is going down that hallway?
Yeah, you're still following. You're still
Okay.
following the blood splatter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it look like they've slowed at all? Or...
The blood.
I mean, the
splatter has
droplets,
gotten-
the blood splatter has gotten fainter and fainter the further in as the bleeding has been controlled. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Gal. What's up?
Um, uh, so since we're going in a hole and I can't see, I'm pretty sure Visco can't see. We still have that M thingy.
We do. Yeah.
No what?
Okay,
The
so if
gem
a
of
fight
brightness.
breaks out, can we use it?
Absolutely.
Good to know. I can't see shit right now, and I'm kind of
What-
scared.
What did you?
I
what's
got you,
the,
Gal.
what
I will
was
give
it?
you a point of inspiration for that, Ethan. That's smart.
The M
Remember
thingy.
Gem.
What did he
The
say?
gem of brightness.
Gem. Gotcha. I
Yeah.
heard M, and I'm like, what the? What is that?
M?
Marshall
The M
Mathers is
thing?
coming out.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Oh
Okay.
no! Not
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah. So let's just sneak closer. I guess. I guess we can figure it out as it comes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So go some stealth checks for me.
Oh great.
Sure.
Secret tunnel.
I didn't see.
Mountain.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
look at you, Fiska.
I got a dirty 20.
9.
I'm rolling well.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
I got
Whoa.
a 19.
I didn't fuck it up this time.
18 and that's more.
Who were the other rolls? I heard a 9 was a low so far.
Ichabod got a 10.
10?
I had a 22.
Okay. Yeah, most of you are stealthy. Obviously, Ella's armor is very heavy as it's cluttering around. Ichabod's scarf keeps getting caught on loose rocks. It's a whole pain. It's a whole process. But you guys, you approach quietly. You still hear that sucking noise
Did they start
further up
hearing
ahead.
it?
Huh?
Did they start hearing it too?
Yeah, as you guys get closer and closer, you all begin to. It's faint at first, and then the sucking intensifies as you get closer.
What is that sucking sound?
Jacob, question I ever asked you before we get into this. Do I know the command words for the Gem of Brightness? Or do I come up with them?
What you assign it, my friend.
Okay.
You could say pickle, nickel,
Ooh,
nickel. It could be any of those words.
Nickel.
Nickelback.
Any word.
Corn.
Yeah.
pickle that pickle.
Creed.
Creed.
Pickle.
So yeah, you guys approach. And about 120 feet out, Ichabod, your vision picks up on something. With your very vision-neat eyes. You see up ahead, there are 3 humanoid shapes on the ground. You see some twitching from each of them. And you see that one of them is a doppelganger who has reverted entirely to his form. And one of the other ones is another doppelganger that has reverted to its original form. But you see each of the bodies, all 3 of the bodies are twitching. It looks like something, as the sucking intensifies, it seems like the bodies are twitching from muscle spasms or from just the extreme force of suction.
Does one of them look like they have bandaged themselves?
Yeah.
Okay, so
The closest one looks like that.
okay, so
They're all spread up. They're all spread out a little bit too. It's not like they're close, but they're all spread out.
Okay.
And one of the bodies that is being that you get a suction coming from is far older, roughly maybe Ichabod, if you had to guess, maybe 4 days.
Oh.
You don't know. They're wearing Delpho. They're wearing fur clothing, so it could have been.
Does that match the time when they killed the last guy? Or
No, that's remember the old town speaker's body was actually you guys did burn and bury it.
that
It
was
was
2 or 3.
that was 2 days ago.
Okay, so I was just wondering.
It looks like just a different normal Delpho that is just.
Oh, he found his way down here, I guess.
He either wandered in or he was put in here by someone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you see, Ichabod. From about 120 feet. Now you can keep approaching if you want, or you can.
I
inform the
would
party.
relay this to the rest of
Okay.
the party.
I think we have to kill the beast then. If they're alive, perhaps it seems like they're not dead quite. Maybe.
They're still kind of moving.
Yeah. And we have to at least maybe, if not capture them, make sure they're dead. So, you guys, is that something you guys are ready for?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Always ready.
Sure.
I think it should be dead regardless if they were down here or not. If that thing gets loose in town.
Yeah, it's going to reflect poorly on us.
Yep.
Sure.
I mean,
Okay.
it'll kill people.
Yep.
Right.
Animals gotta eat.
Ichabod's down now.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. If we're gonna fight it, then I will. I'll transform into my thing.
okay. You turn into a hybrid form?
Yeah, and then I will do my. I'll apply my Crimson Right to my claws.
Okay.
So, I did roll the D4 at the beginning, and I took 2 damage, and now I'm roll another one.
Okay.
Okay.
How far away was it?
So this is Ichabod informed you guys about. He sees it about 120 feet off. You guys still don't see it yet.
Okay.
On y'all's dark vision ring, but since he has the eyes of God, he sees it.
Alright.
But yeah, if anyone else wants to do any kind of preparation, feel free to. I mean, you all hear stuff up ahead. Y'all been warned, so.
I'll just whisper
Yeah.
and say, I mean, we can't. The rest of us can't do much till we're, they're 60 feet forward. So.
It's just better if I prep.
No, yeah, no, right. I just mean as far as surprising it, attacking it.
Let's get my
say that
scimitars
as
out.
a whisper.
And I guess we can shuffle our people around to where,
We're spreading out some.
yeah, but also moving,
I'm moving to the
moving
front.
Gal and and Jayla to the closer to the front, so they're not having to like, run 30 feet or 15 feet or whatever.
Okay.
We'll shuffle them around and then.
So do we want to just be in like a flying V heading towards this?
I think as close as we can get. Well, I think a line. How big is the tunnel now? Now that it's widened out?
The chamber has opened up into quite a large. There's plenty of rooms. You see that this chamber extends into two other tunnels that go to the left and right, and then the same tunnel you've been traveling continues forward. This chamber is huge. It's a really huge chamber. Jacob doesn't know the dimensions off the top of his head, but it's big. It's huge.
Then
Ichabod.
maybe I go left. Lauren, you take the center. Gal, right. And then we have
I'll be in the center with Lori.
yeah,
Yep,
and
sounds good.
then y'all two in the back.
Just remember that you don't want to get too close to this thing because it puts out like some crazy heat.
I also still
Oh.
can't see shit.
Oh, once we get.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold that for when we get within 60 feet,
Okay.
and then
okay.
you will see shit.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
If we do it right at 60 feet, then it will be hard to like get a sneak on them.
Sneak on.
Yeah, like surprise them.
I mean, the ranged fighters could get a surprise, but yes, tell me what you want. I'm gonna stay at
Just,
60
You
feet
won't?
because that's
I
what I
would
need.
just like it if he if it looks like he notices us. You can make that judgment call.
And
Sure.
we can't get close to it at all. Like
I mean,
It's
that's how
I
I
mean,
fight.
it depends. It depends
That's
how
kind of
much
how I fight too.
heat damage you want to take.
So can y'all just run me through the y'all said a V shape?
I
Yeah,
think
it was gonna be Lorian and I in the center of a V shape coming towards them. But
Okay. Is it like how far apart are you and Lauren? 30 feet, 20 feet, 10
probably
feet?
10 to 20 feet, but I'm gonna stay back. I'm not gonna fight up close. So as they get
Solid.
closer, when they get to a point, I will use that gem of brightness. That's what I'm gonna hold from 60 feet back.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys are still carrying over with the same stealth rolls, or do y'all want to try and roll one more stealth check? I think y'all can roll another stealth since y'all know there's a threat ahead.
I like my stealth roll.
I like my stuff. Roll
Can I
too.
just keep it?
Well, how about we just say y'all continue with y'all stealth rolls?
It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Stealthy guy, so that was
Yeah,
kinda
so
nice.
You were
I
like,
would have
could-
stopped at 60 feet. I don't know what the rest of.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So as you guys, stealthily approach, you go maybe another 30 feet, and then you just hear that sucking just stop as the whole chamber just grows silent. The bodies
Right.
quit twitching.
So Ichabod doesn't see what is doing the sucking or what is making them twitch.
Not from this range. If you want to get closer, you can look.
I'm going to stick with the rest of the group.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are about 90 feet. The sound of sucking has stopped. Sorry, I'm a child. The chamber's quiet. Do you all continue to march forward?
Yeah.
You go another 30 feet, another 60. You're at 60 feet now.
Yeah. And that's
The bodies come into
I will stop.
vision. Yeah, the bodies come into vision. You see that there's the one doppelganger that's been bandaged. There's another doppelganger, and then just a partially decomposed humanoid figure. The sucking noise still hasn't returned. The bodies aren't twitching. You guys continue forward, move another 30 feet.
Yep.
So is anyone else staying behind with Elza at 60 feet, or
I
y'all
think
still
Ichabod's not going to get too close.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably be flying.
Okay.
Like,
How high are you gonna fly up? You can fly right now if you want.
How high is the chamber?
So the roof goes about 60 feet up.
Cool.
So it's a
I'll
pretty
be,
tall
like,
chamber, yeah.
30 feet up.
30 feet up.
Healthy space.
It's on the roof.
Surprise, no. Surprise, bitch.
It like falls on top of you guys.
Oh my
there is a
God,
thing called a roper that will fucking pull your ass towards it, that's like a stalactite.
That's awesome.
It's pretty crazy.
Honestly, that seems like the right way for an Aarakocra to die.
You guys push. For those of you that continue to travel, you guys move 30 feet closer. The noise is still silent here. Obviously, your footsteps are echoing. The bodies are not twitching.
How close are we?
30 feet away from the bodies in the center.
Okay. Can I look around to see if I can get eyes on it?
Yeah, make a perception check.
19.
You glance around and you see just a vast chamber. You don't see any creatures. You see the 3 humanoids in front of you, but you don't see anything else that catches your eye.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'd probably keep moving closer. Then
Okay.
I'd be ready, but as much as I can be.
Okay. So Lauren continues to approach. Are you going to go right up on the bodies, or?
That's
Oh,
I
you
kind of
know.
want to see where their eyes are looking. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume Gal and Jayla are with you as y'all approach. All approach.
Yeah, I guess so. The homies.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't
So-
see, so I have to be. Where are we going?
The chamber is still silent. You get to the bodies. Roughly, you're 5 feet away. You see that their eyes are—they're not there. There's no eyeballs. They've been sucked
no.
clean. But what you do notice, you all notice it at the same time, and then Jayla, you notice something else. You all see in the center of their chest is just a large gaping hole. Their ribs have been kind of pushed outwards a little bit. Think of like an alien chest pressure that just came through the chest. But they've been pushed out, and you see that through the center hole in this chest, you see there is a small tunnel that just continues down and then disappears beneath the ground. Jayla, you ping something 10 feet beneath the ground. Beneath you, specifically, Jayla.
I'm gonna say, oh fuck.
And we'll roll initiative there as you guys have walked into these burrowing, tremor-sensing creatures.
Should we roll now?
You know what? Let's save it for next session.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
As y'all see what is going to attack you.
nice.
Feels like good because I rode like shit.
That's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Stuck around the whole time. There was some fun stuff that we talked about. There were some jokes that were cracked. There were some doppelgangers that were farted. I don't know. I will see you all next week, next Sunday, same time, where the party will fight something. Then maybe if they want to stay in the tunnel, they can keep going down the tunnel, or they can go back home. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. Good night, everyone.
Good night.